AB2 Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
At CSCU, we want you to bank happy, spend smart, and live well. If you have a CSCU debit card, make sure you're enjoying all the perks that come with your card. HITTSS is our debit card rewards program that earns you points for every purchase. Points can be redeemed for cash back, merchandise, and more. Signing up is easy. Visit cscutx.com, click on HITTSS in the quick links, then register for the program. You'll begin earning points for rewards immediately. CSCU. Bank happy, spend smart, live well. Member NCUA, membership eligibility required.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And Wiesner's Memorial Day event is all month long, so save even more. Elantras, Sonatas, Santa Fe's, Santa Cruz, Tucson's, and more. All with low interest rates available for qualified buyers. 2.79 APR for 60 months. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
You're listening to Huntsville Lady Hornets softball live on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We are live tonight in Rusk, Texas, deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods for this one tonight. Game 1 of the area round in UIL 5A Region 2 between the Royse City Bulldogs and the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Alongside my broadcast partner, Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We do apologize. We were originally going to have video for you guys tonight, but due to a technical difficulty, that is no longer possible. We hope to have that rectified for you tomorrow in Game 2. Luke, it's going to be a good one tonight. Huntsville comes off of a 2-0 series sweep of Mount Pleasant. Royse City comes off of a 2-0 series sweep against Ennis. Both these teams back at square one, if you will.
Yeah, both these teams know what to do in the playoffs. Experience, they've seen each other before in the playoffs in previous years. It'll be a good one to get going here in a little bit.
Huntsville, of course, winning Game 1 against Mount Pleasant 9-2 before taking care of them in Game 2 just last week, 8-6 against Mount Pleasant in Game number 2. As for Royse City, they had a slight bit of trouble with Ennis in Game 1 and then ran away with it in Game 2, so kind of a different set of games for both teams. We had a chance to catch up with head coach Morgan Bryan prior to the start of this one, so we'll go to that interview now and be back for starting lineups and first pitch live tonight from Rusk, Texas, deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods. Stay with us from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside Luke Scott with head coach Morgan Bryan ahead of this area round matchup with Royse City. Come back to Rusk tonight, coach, and looking for a good outing tonight, coming off of a 2-0 sweep of Mount Pleasant in the last round. What's the overall feeling after a week of practice and leading up to this one today?
You know, it was a long week with testing and practice and everything, but I think that just gave us more time to kind of relax, calm our nerves, and get ready for this next round. We did a lot of prep going into this week off of scouting reports. We played a lot of live pitching, just trying to get good reps at the plate and make sure that we were ready to see the ball, and just keep that offense going like it has been. Defense, you did a lot of defense, making sure that we were on the turf so that we would be ready since we're in 2 turf locations. We are not blessed with that yet, but we will be soon. So we just wanted to make sure that our kids were good and prepped and ready for this game. And I think they're relaxed and they're ready to go.
Yeah, Coach, you won the last game or the last series and you won game one. How crucial is the game one in the series?
I mean, game one is always crucial to anybody. You love to have that 1-0 lead going into the next day, but at the same time, I know that my kids have a ton of fight. So if we were to get put in that situation, I think that we have enough fight to bounce back. But game one's always crucial for anybody, and you always want to go out there and give it your best and try and get that win.
Coach, you face a Royse City squad that comes off of a 2-0 sweep of Ennis. Is there anything they bring to the table tonight that's going to be a challenge for you guys?
I'll never discount another team. I think they're here for a reason. They've got great pitching, great defense, and they have some really great hitters with them. So we expect a good game out of them. We expect them to put the ball in play, but we're going to try and do the same. JJ's
back to the circle tonight. She's been stellar for you. She was stellar for you in Game 2 against Mount Pleasant, bringing things back a bit after being down early. What are you going to be looking at her tonight?
I think Jay's done a great job this year, kind of leading our staff in the right direction and making sure that we're at our best game each time. And I think she's doing the same thing for us again. She's relaxed. She's confident. She knows what she needs to do in this situation, and she's prepared for it as well all week.
Coach, the sun may play a factor in your outfield for at least a little bit of the ball game, as the sun will dip down below the horizon before long. What are you going to be looking at your outfield tonight on anything hit into the outfield?
Sun's a factor for anybody, especially at, any different park. I think in White House, your right fielder's looking at it today, and left field, we're going to be looking at the sun coming down. So, as an outfielder, nobody thinks about that, unfortunately. I lived that life, so I know. But it is what God gave us, and we're just going to have to deal with that big old ball of fire in the sky, and we'll figure it out.
Coach, as always, keys to a win to pick up an early 1-0 advantage in the area around here against Royse City.
Same thing as always. My kids got to stay relaxed, stay focused, and know what they came here to do and what the goal is at the end of the day, and I think they'll do a great job.
Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That'll wrap it up here on Pregame. We'll be back in a few moments. Live tonight from Rusk, Texas, area around Huntsville, Royse City. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
David Beatty of AIM Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets!
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. Get a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, simple deck height adjustments, and a quality cut. When you need comfort and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Right now, get the Kubota Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop into Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call 936-291-8103.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner. For all your plumbing needs, call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Now that the weather is warmer, wouldn't it be great to get out and walk? If you aren't quite feeling up to the physical activity that you once were, you might be surprised to know that physical therapy can help. Physical Therapy Associates wants you to know that PT is not only for recovery from surgery or an injury, it's also good for your everyday life. Physical therapy provides the right exercises to help you get back in balance. Contact your friends at Physical Therapy Associates for a free consultation. Now with 2 locations in Huntsville. Physical Therapy Associates.
Welcome back to Rusk, Texas. Getting ready for the start of this one. Royse City versus Huntsville. Game 1 of the area round between these two squads after both of them coming off of 2-0 series sweeps in the bi-district round. JJ Duke is out to the circle for Huntsville tonight. Luke, she was stellar in game number 2 just a few days ago.
Yeah, when she came off in relief of Hope Knight last time, starting in game 2. Things got off to a slow start, but she really picked it up there in the end and really made a good effort. And through innings, really 2 through 7 to the end, made a good effort and really pitched well in that latter part of the game too.
No, absolutely, Luke. This is going to be critical for her to be on her game tonight. As here is the starting lineup as we'll get it through you for Royse City here tonight. Leading off and playing at second base is number 2, Lacey Hicks. Batting second, playing third base, number 15, Riley Lance. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 17, Jenna Joyce. Batting cleanup and the backstop tonight is Haley Gardella. Batting fifth, playing at first base is number 30, Emma Moore. Batting sixth and playing as the designated player is number 12, Nina Holm. Batting seventh and playing in right field, number 9, Natalie Wolf. Batting eighth and in the circle tonight, number 10, Kaylee Schmitz. And batting ninth, playing in left field, number 44, Aubrey Watkins. The flex player, and playing in center field tonight is number 14, Casey Kirkendall. Well, unfortunately, we'll have to stop the music overhead because we are ready to get going here in this one. Lacey Hicks will stand into the batter's box. J.J. Duke will toe the rubber, and it's time for another Huntsville Lady Hornet playoff game live on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. The first pitch of the ball game is inside by J.J. Duke. We are underway live tonight from Rusk.
It's going to be really important for Huntsville to get out in front, not start slow, get out front and get a clean inning, get going, and then get your batters up.
1-0. In there, strike one. We got a good vantage point right here behind the plate of that strike zone, so we're really going to be the judges of whether that pitch is outside or inside and whatnot.
Yeah, really get a good feel of the movement and the pace that ball's coming in. Is that one
just a bit low?
Ooh, called strike.
Oh, he called it a strike. A little bit of a late call there by the home plate umpire. So a 1-2 count here on the second baseman, Lacey Hicks. 1-2 from Duke. Fouls that one away off the net, does Hicks. And we stay 1-2. Again, folks, we do apologize for not having video for you tonight due to a technical difficulty on our end. We are not able to provide that for you. We hope to have it for you tomorrow when we are in White House for Game 2. Hicks fouls that one right back at us, and the count remains 1-2.
Good pitches here early by Duke, really settling in, finding the strike zone, attacking it, making the batter here just protect the plate, really.
Hicks fighting here, has fouled off the last 2 pitches. She's got a 1-2 count here against Duke, and the pitch. High for ball 2. The key for Royse City on the other side, they're just going to have to stay disciplined against Duke. She brings a vast array of pitches. A good rise ball, good heater. Changeup needs a little bit more behind it, but she has done well as Hicks will hit this one in a foul ground. McHale and Rosenlund pursue it, but they are not able to get there. The count will stay 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat is going to be on its way here.
Yeah, good battle here, and a little note to keep in your mind right here, that little hole between that gap between the third base, shortstop, and the outfield. That's going to be a really interesting gap see, especially with the sun coming down here at the complex.
Beautiful complex here at Rusk. Here's the 2-2. Hicks pops this one up on the infield, right into the glove of McHale for out number 1. Here's how the Lady Hornets lined up defensively. Left to right in the outfield, Noelle Sandman, Jensen Vienne, and Callie Klowinski. Around the horn on the infield, Eris McHale, who just made the catch there. At the shortstop position is Anna Rosenlund. At second is Alexis Taylor. At first, Hope Grant. And the backstop, as always, for J.J. Duke is Katie von Rosenberg. As looks like McHale gets a visor now. She did not have a visor out there with playing on that third base side, so she'll have that now as she'll put that on and try to get going here for the second in the order, Riley Lance. Now McHale's ready, and the first pitch from Duke to Lance. Lance fouls it back at us, 0-1.
That one was coming for your head there.
Yeah, head hunting already. Thank God for this net.
True, that was going to end up in the concession stand. We're set up right next by.
Right behind us here. One away here in the top of the first, 0-1 count, and the pitch again to Lance. Lance, hot shot, fouled on the third base side, 0-2 the count. Judging by that hit, that's someone we're going to have to watch tonight.
Yeah, so far, good thing for Duke so far, settling in, really just attacking the strike zone, knowing where she's pitching well. She's pitching that inside fastball really well. Just got to find it here. Get this next out, 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. In there, called strike 3, 2 away.
Just what I said, that fastball inside. Good pitch there by Duke. Settling in for the second out.
So she gets Hicks on the pop out to McHale and then gets her first strikeout of the game looking of Riley Lance, and now that turns it over to third in the order, shortstop Jenna Joyce. 2/3 of the way through this one, Huntsville trying to look for a 1-2-3 inning here of Royse City. And with 2 away, here's the pitch to Joyce. Good swing, but fouled that one away off to our right, 0-1.
Carlos, looking back in the last series against Ennis for Royse City, saw a lot of hits coming her way. Had the hot bat going through both games, 1 and 2 hits in both games.
So she is someone the Lady Hornets are going to have to try and limit tonight. The next pitch to Joyce is inside, just missed apparently, ball 1. Just a hair inside, says the home plate umpire. A good crowd on hand here tonight. Huntsville's brought a good delegation, as has Royse City. 1-1, Joyce fouls this back, a 1-2. And Duke a strike away from getting out of the inning.
Important thing here for Duke is to really keep her pitch movements, keep going. Don't just throw the fastballs and the rise balls. Get that off speed going, get them settled in. Change it up on them.
Maybe put one out in front here, and Joyce will be swinging in front of it. 1-2 from Duke with 2 out. Just got a piece of it and fouled it away to Joyce. That is inches away from being strike 3.
Just got the bottom of the ball. She's right on it, though.
If this inning rolls on, cleanup hitter Haley Gardella is on deck. Lady Hornets will see Anna Rosenlund, Jensen Vienne, and Hope Grant to lead off the bottom of the first inning against Royse City. The 1-2. This one a little bloop, but McHale and foul ground can't make the catch. Just out of her reach.
It's going to be a tough play to make right there, going across her body into the sun as well.
And over the shoulder.
Tough play to make there.
It's a good pitch by Duke because that just, to use a wood bat term, it sawed her off. Another 1-2 coming from Duke. Man, Joyce fighting off some good pitches.
That was coming on the outside part of the plate, and Joyce just got around, got a little contact on it to foul it back.
Reached for it. Another 1-2 on its way from J.J. Duke. Just low for a ball, 2-2. It's a good eye that time by Joyce. Shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs.
That's a pitch you really want to hit, but you know you shouldn't just because it's coming right there below the knees. It's in a good spot, just a little too low for her.
2-2. That one, big swing, but fouled on the left side. And the problem for Duke is, I would say that they're working the pitch count very well, but as we know earlier this season, it doesn't matter how many pitches JJ throws. In a 13-inning thriller against Lufton, she threw 171 pitches. It's that natural motion of the arm that enables these softball pitchers to do kind of things like that. You never would see that in baseball. 2-2, high ball 3, and a good job by Joyce to work the count back full.
Battle back all the way from 0-2, now 3-2. Good battle here for him for both players.
If I'm Duke here, I might have to try and put this close to where Joyce can't hit it, maybe get another called strike 3. And the payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Duke's got 2 strikeouts. That one swinging of Joyce. That ends the bottom of the first. The top of the order is due up in Rosenlund, Vienne, and Grant when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. Get a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, simple deck height adjustments, and a quality cut. When you need comfort and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Right now, get the Kubota Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop into Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call 936-291-8103.
Hi, I'm Karen Denman, Senior Loan Officer at Walker County Federal Credit Union. There are always things we'd all like to do right now if we just had a way to do them. Well, our low loan rates can help make your life easier. Maybe you'd like to take a vacation, buy that bike you've been eyeing, or even pay for a wedding or college. We will do our best to help you make it happen. Give us a call or come by our office on Normal Park Drive. You can even apply online at walkercountyfcu.com. Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first, ready to get underway. Anna Rosenlund, Jensen Vienne, and Hope Grant are going to lead things off here in the bottom of the first against the opposing pitcher in Kaylee Schmitz, the right-handed thrower for Royse City. Just watching her in these warm-ups, she has got a vast array of pitches as well, much like Duke, so the Lady Hornets offense is going to have to be on it tonight.
Yeah, she's showing a little bit of everything here. I've seen a couple of rise balls, a couple change-ups, and a regular fastball. Looks like a really good pitcher here, but that's one thing that Huntsville's been able to do really well is attacking pitches early in the count. We saw Anna Roseland, who's up to bat right now. She was getting on base the whole time in that first series.
Of course, tonight's broadcast is made part and possible by our friends at Advantage Specialties, your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. El Gordo Taqueria. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria and Huntsville Truck and Tractor. They pride themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the Kubota that will serve them best, and our friends at Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. Rosenlund into the box to start things off here in the bottom of the first. She'll take ball one from Schmitz, and that is how this bottom half of the first for Huntsville gets underway.
Important here for Huntsville just to get Roseland on base, get going here early.
Thought about squaring around, but pulls it back in time. Ball was outside, 2-0.
Yeah, both first baseman and third baseman came climbing and came rushing in. They're looking out for that bunt that Roseland's shown she can hit.
And that's the key. If you're the second baseman in Hicks, you got to get over to that first base bag quick if your first baseman fields it, as Roseland takes strike one on the outer half. So we welcome you into the broadcast. If you are just joining us, again, we apologize for no video at this moment. We hope to have that back for you again tomorrow for Game 2, as the next pitch to Roseland is inside. Ball 3, and that's a testament to the discipline for Huntsville. They are not willing to attack the junk from Schmitz.
So young, Roseland is experienced, only a freshman, but she's so disciplined there in that leadoff role.
3-1. High ball 4, and the leadoff walk for the Lady Hornets to start things off. The Royse City crowd not pleased. So a leadoff base runner here for Huntsville is going to set up Jensen Vienne. Had a quiet night in Game 2. Had one RBI to her, one hit to her credit and an RBI. That was it. She's going to look to break out in a big way here. And the pitch. It's a bunt here for Vienne, and they're just going to have to get Vienne over at first. The sacrifice is successful. That does move the runner in Rosenlund over to second in scoring position, but one away here for Huntsville.
That's really been Vienne's role in the playoffs right now in that two-hole, just getting Roseland over, and if Roseland does get over, she gets on base a whole lot. But good sack bunt there to move a runner here in scoring position.
Here's Hope Grant, first baseman junior for the Lady Hornets. And the first pitch to Grant. Grant checks her swing, but it's called strike one. A three-man crew opposed to 4 from the last series. So you do not have those extra looks in the middle part of the infield if there's anything close. Here's the 0-1. Ran out in front of that one. Would have been ball 1. Instead, she fouled it away. The count's 0-2.
Yeah, down 0-2 in the count now. Now it's time not to be swinging at garbage pitches. Just protect the plate, and hopefully something across the plate comes juicy where she can slap it across.
Grant got a piece of it, but fouled it into the glove. 4 and out. She caught it, so that is out number 2. So it'll be up to J.J. Duke here to try and bring home Rosenlund. Lady Hornets still looking for their first hit. Could get it here from Duke. She has got some pop. First pitch. Duke, big swing and a miss, 0-1, an off-speed one, that time from Schmitz.
The two pitchers going at it for the first time this series. See if Duke can assert a little dominance here early in game 1.
The 0-1. Taken for a ball. 1-1. Oh, man. That looked pretty good, but home plate umpire says low. So Duke maybe catches a break there, and now an opportunity to try and work back here in an even count. Here's the 1-1. Well outside, 2-1. That one leaving the hand a bit late there from Schmitz.
Yeah, I don't know about that ball call there on that first ball. That was That was an awfully good pitch. But we'll take it.
2-1 pitch. Ball 3. It is going to be a tight strike zone tonight. That is 2 pitches in this at-bat, and if that is the case, that is strike 3, and you're done for the inning. Instead, it's 3-1 with 2 away. Runner at second for Huntsville. Duke swings, hits this one into center. Back on it, however, is the center fielder making the catch on the warning track for out number 3. Out there in center field is Casey Kirkendall, and that ends the Huntsville half of the first. They strand 1. We go to the second. Still no score here tonight in Rusk. We'll be back in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care, next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
The best breakfast and real authentic Mexican food is El Gordo Taqueria. They've got breakfast all day long. Breakfast tacos, burritos, breakfast plates and sandwiches, and it's all fresh and made to order. They also have fresh fruit water that's made daily. That's El Gordo Taqueria for breakfast. All day, every day. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sundays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dine in or carry out. Call them at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Welcome back to Rusk. Top of the second, ready to get another race. Still no score here between Royse City and the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Lady Bulldogs making quite the trip from northeast end of Dallas down here to Rusk. We just made the hour-and-a-half drive up from Huntsville. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott tonight. Welcome into the broadcast here. If you are just joining us, a quiet top of the first for Royse City on a pair of strikeouts by Duke, and then Huntsville was able to get Rosenlund over to second base, but that was all she wrote as the Lady Hornets could not bring her around. And leading things off, it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 here for Royse City. It is Haley Gardella. She'll take ball 1 well inside. And that starts the top of the second for J.J. Duke.
Saw a really good inning of pitches there. Last inning for Duke. Big here if you're not, because Huntsville didn't score in the last inning. Really big here if they can get kicked back up and get out of this inning clean.
There's the 1-0. In there, strike 1. Right on the inner half of the play. That's a perfect pitch if I've ever seen one. One count here for Duke here against Gardella, and the pitch inside, 2-1.
That inside pitch, both pitchers have been loving the pitch. It just hasn't been called yet. Just like you said, Carl, it's gonna be a tight night.
2-1. Chopped on the ground, second base side. Taylor couldn't play it on the hop, and that is how Royse City gets their first hit. That's a tough play with the ball bouncing the way it is. Lead-off base runner here for the Lady Bulldogs. I don't know if Taylor lost it in the sun for a minute because the sun's still shaded on that side, or if just it was a really bad hop. Courtesy runner will come on now here for the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be Riley Hewlett.
Number 21, Riley Hewlett.
Courtesy running now in place of Gardella. That will now bring up the first baseman in Emma Moore to face Duke, and the Lady Hornets infield's going to try to roll 2. If you're just tuning in tonight, let us know where you are listening from on our YouTube and Facebook streams. We'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. We'll get to them as this game progresses. 1 on, nobody out, and the pitch. Foul tip into the glove for strike 1.
Looking at Hewlett now over here for the run, the pinch runner. Seems to be really fast. She took a big lead off that first pitch.
So you're going to have to watch possibly for a steal attempt here. Not that time. Takes ball 1 high. Does more. One. In there, strike 2.
Yeah, good pitch there, off speed. Coming on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch from Duke.
Looking for her third strikeout already in this game, in an inning and a third, and she'll get it on a high fastball. The rise ball gets more, one away.
Another solid pitch there from Duke, their third strikeout of the day. Nice job to get settled right back in after giving up that hit.
That'll now turn it over to the designated player, number 12, Nina Holm. Let's see if the Lady Hornets are going to be able to roll two here. Corners in for Huntsville, double play depth in the middle half. Here's the first pitch. It's a foul ball towards the dugout. It'll get out of play, 0-1 the count.
Probably the best thing to have as a pitcher in softball, baseball, even in tennis, how I played, it was always big to have a short memory. Have a short memory, especially when you're on the mound. Gave up that hit, came back with a strikeout, and that's the best thing that Duke possesses is just that bounce-back mentality that she has.
Got a swing and a miss that time of Holm, 0-2 the count. Chance here for Duke, getting around the leadoff base knock. With one away here, runner at first in Hewlett, and gets another fastball high across the plate, and a swing and a miss. And that is back-to-back strikeouts for J.J. Duke, her fourth. And that will now turn it over to seventh in the order, Natalie Wolf.
Back-to-back strikeouts coming on that rise ball in the inside, high inside part of the plate. Good pitch there by Duke, really jamming the Royse City batters.
Heather Clary tuning in tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Heather, as well as former Lady Hornet Kylie Lehman tuning in as well. And the pitch here is that one is going to snake into center field. A leadoff or a first pitch base knock for Royse City on the bat of Natalie Wolf, and it is 2 on and 2 out here for the Lady Bulldogs. So a chance here for eighth in the order, Kaylee Schmitz, the opposing pitcher. Now Duke will have to face Schmitz for the first time tonight, and now with a scoring threat for Royse City. 2 on, 2 out, pitch in there, right down the pipe, strike one. Lady Hornets are going to see the 5, 6, and 7 in the bottom of the second inning. McHale, Von Rosenberg, and Klowinski. Here's the next pitch. Schmitz fouls it off, 0-2. That's a good job by Duke getting ahead in the count early and putting the pressure on the hitter.
Yeah, it makes Schmitz here, the hitter, just try to protect the play. It gets her on the back foot there in the at-bat. Good way to keep momentum going if you're Huntsville.
Well, she did it twice. Does she go rise ball again?
I think I see something on the outside part of the plate this time.
Went rise ball, got her. Strikes out the side. That is 5 strikeouts for J.J. Duke and sends us to the bottom of the second as Royse City strands 2. And we'll be back here in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com. Eat 'em up, cats, and sting 'em, hornets.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Welcome back to Rusk, bottom of the second here as Kaylee Schmitz is going to continue to go through her warm-ups. Got a little thing up the nose now. Might have been a nosebleed.
That's what we were thinking. Huntsville coming up to 5, 6, 7 in the lineup, starting off with McHale here. McHale had a really good outing last time in the second game. Batted well, played really good defense there on the third base. Big for her to get going here in the top of the second. So here we are, Schmitz up, pitching again, top of the second. McHale on batting today. So here we are about to go underway here. 0-0 pitch. Down low inside as Carlos rejoins me.
Apologize about that. Trying to rectify those technical difficulties, but I believe we're not going to be able to rectify it tonight, folks, so I do apologize. We're going to have video for you. I'm going to try our best to have it for you tomorrow as McHale hits this one on the ground, shortstop side. Wow, what a play over there, but it pulled her off the bag!
Heck of a play there by the shortstop for Royse City there. Yeah,
Jenna Joyce. It's tough to make a play going to your left, but the errant throw pulled the first baseman in Emma Moore off the bag. That was pretty well struck. I don't know if I'd score that a hit, but McHale running hard down the line. I think that very well maybe the first hit of the night for Huntsville.
Well, the throw was definitely in time. It was just a little off to the right. Took her off the momentum there off the bag. I'd give him the hit. It was a well-hit ball, too, so it was right down the middle. I mean, it was going to go right over that second base.
Katie von Rosenberg is into the box. She fouled off the first pitch from Schmitz, and the count is 0-1. The runner McHale at first getting on just moments ago. Here's the 0-1 to von Rosenberg. That one well high, 1-1. So back-to-back innings, the Lady Hornets are able to put a runner on, and that is something they've done well all year. They don't normally get no hit in the first 3 innings of a ball game. That has been a rare case this season. So here's the 1-1 from Schmitz. Von Rosenberg pops this up, but it's going to get behind us out of play, 1-2. Von Rosenberg, or as her teammates call her Berger, trying to fight here with nobody out and a 1-2 count. The pitch to the backstop, 2-2.
Good eye there. Only swing at something that you can hit. That was pitch was well outside. Good eye here. 2-2 count now. Got to protect the plate here in the 2-strike situation with the runner on.
Next pitch to von Rosenberg. Just got a piece of it. Having to fight there because that pitch, with the way the strike zone's been tonight, likely could have been called strike 3. So good job by von Rosenberg fighting.
It's a tight strike zone, and who else better to bat is the catcher who just knows that strike zone now, getting more familiar with it.
2-2 from Schmitz. Well outside, ball 3. So after being down 0-2, good job by von Rosenberg to work it back to a full count. That is something this bottom half of the lineup has done so well this season, from 6 to 9, being able to work out walks after being down in the count. Here's the payoff pitch. Von Rosenberg forced to swing at it, but pops it foul out of play. And so the 8th pitch of the at-bat will be on its way here to von Rosenberg. That is something Huntsville would love to do here, to be able to work here against Schmitz. The key for them is this season has just been crowding those bases. That is what has put pressure on opposing teams. So still a 3-2 count. Callie Klawinski waits on deck.
Yeah, you know what? Coming down from an 0-2 count, this would be big here to get either a hit or a walk.
Payoff pitch again. High, ball 4. She checked her swing. They say she didn't go, and it is back-to-back base runners for Huntsville. McHale getting on by the hit, and then now von Rosenberg, but now a courtesy runner is likely going to come in here for von Rosenberg. Indeed, it will. It's going to be number 14, Valerie Cobb. So 2 on and nobody out for Huntsville, and a chance for Callie Klawinski, who stepped up in a huge way against Mount Pleasant in Game 2. 2 of the most critical hits to maintaining the Huntsville lead. A double and a triple that basically put things out of reach until the late going. So the pressure on Schmitz, and Klawinski's going to have to be in a situation where she'll square around here, because with the 2 on and nobody out, trying to get both of those runners in scoring position is critical.
You know, it's always good. You always see teams that have success in the playoffs, they tend to have little microwaves coming off later in the order. That's exactly what Klawinski was in that first round matchup, especially in Game 2. See if she can retain some of that form coming in.
1-0. Taken for strike, 1-1. Again, the Huntsville fans not having to make a far drive. They made the same drive we did, weaving through the back roads of East Texas. Here to see this one tonight after Huntsville took care of business in the by-district round, and they're going to try to do the same thing here in the area round as Klawinski tries to get it down but fouled it into her. And now the count's 1-2, so you got to take the bunt away unless you want to be really gutsy. I doubt that's going to happen. Klawinski's going to be free swinging now. Chance here for the Lady Hornets. The strike pay dirt first. Here's the 1-2 to Klawinski. That one bounces in. Good job there by the catcher Gardella to smother it 2-2. To Klawinski. Klawinski, this one on the ground. Oh, a chance here for Royse City to roll two. But with Klawinski's speed, she is not going to be able to get the throw over there. Is Hicks. It's runners at the corners and one out. So basically, it was a sacrifice ground out to move the runner over the third. Not a terrible option, but now you set up Emily Zunker, who has done a really good job putting the ball over into that left shallow part of the infield.
Yeah, not the ideal way to get a runner to third, but you know what? You'll take it. Still got two runners on, just one at first and third. It's not the worst outcome, but it definitely wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. So you'll take it. You'll take what you can get here, especially in the playoffs.
It's a 1-0 count now on Zunker as that first pitch missed. Again, McHale getting on via the hit on Rosenberg walking, and then Klawinski grounding out. Zunker was 2 for 2 in game 2. With a pair of walks as well. And the pitch, Zunker, the slap hitter, getting a piece of it and fouling it away, 1-1.
One of only two lefties in Huntsville's lineup.
Her and Kiana Washington is the other one. Washington, however, is that rare switch player you have in softball. She can hit from both sides of the plate. 1-1 to Zunker. Zunker swung on and missed it, 1-2. Maybe got a tip of it as well, but either way, it's 1-2.
I think she got the very end of the barrel there on the bat. Slap hitter, I'm looking at that left field right there, juicy in that sun.
1-2 to Zunker. Zunker swings, goes oppo here for Hicks. A chance to try and roll two, but they're not going to be able to as the ball is dropped by the shortstop. McHale scores. So the error for Royse City is going to pay cost for them as Huntsville strikes first in a really unorthodox way.
You'll take what you can get in the playoffs. That one, trouble there on the catch there. Just couldn't make the play. I think the speed of Klawinski really kind of forced that error there, and a good piece of hitting there for Zunker to get a runner in there, scoring the lead now, 1-0.
Hicks had a good flip over to the shortstop in Joyce, but Joyce bobbled it, and that allowed the runner in Klawinski to be able to slide in with ease. There was no way they were going to be able to roll two there with Zunker running down the line hard, and that brings home McHale. And so it's 1-0 Huntsville. It's runners at second and first with one out here. A quick visit to the circle by head coach Lee Kirkendall to try and ease his players down a bit because, you know, it's early and it's 1-0 only. He's just probably telling them you got to find a way to limit this.
Yeah, well, the key is to get out of the inning right now. And if you can get a double, I mean, that's two balls that could have been possible double plays that just couldn't end up in Royse City's favor there.
One was a fielder's choice for Klawinski, and the other one for Zunker. Really an E6. It's not a mess up by Hicks. It's a mess up by Joyce. And Taylor takes ball one outside, ninth in the order, one of two seniors on this squad. For the coaching staff of Huntsville, led by Morgan Bryan, Bernica O'Brien is the one over at first, and in the dugout is Cole Bohannon. 1-0 to Alexis. Taylor inside, 2-0, and Schmitz having trouble here locating pitches here at the bottom of the order.
I think the tight strike zone, the runners on, just playing a little bit in her head right now, trying to get settled back in, and it's tough, especially now down 2-0.
And the pitch, Taylor takes for a strike, 2-1. Obviously, with one out, you can still have a sacrifice opportunity. And that would turn things back over to the top of the order if you were only able to just get the one out. 2-1 to Taylor. Ooh, called strike two. That's a tough one there.
Yeah, that might have been a little outside, but you know what? That pitch that was called strike on the inside in the last half inning,
Makeup.
A little bit of a makeup call.
2-2 to Taylor. Big swing and a miss, and that's out number 2. First strikeout for Royse City tonight in Schmitz. So 2 away. Still runners at second and first, but you turn the lineup card over a second time to Anna Rosenlund. Worked out a walk her first time to the plate. Huntsville looking for more here. 1-0 lead, but Rosenlund takes ball 1 well high and outside.
Good way to describe Rosenlund is just steady. So steady there in the batter's box. Not swinging anything bad. Keeps her pitches.
There's a strike over the plate, 1-1.
Really likes to work a count.
Of course, the Lady Hornets not the only Hornet team playing tonight. The Huntsville boys, the baseball squad is in Hallsville tonight taking on the Bobcats. There's a good diving play there by Joyce to step on the bag, dropping the ball to get Zunker, so she'll make up for that error earlier on in the inning. But Huntsville does have the lead here in the bottom of the second. We go to the third. They lead it 1-0. We'll be back in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. We've got some great news for the summer. The inventory's starting to come back. We're getting transports almost daily. We've got a great selection of Buick Envision starting at only $36,000 after rebate, or take advantage of the 0% interest for 36 months. Need a truck? What about a 4-door GMC starting at only $42,000, and you get 36 months at 0% interest? You need to hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville for the great savings and friendly deals, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. Get a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, simple deck height adjustments, and a quality cut. When you need comfort and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Right now, get the Kubota Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop into Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call 936-291-8103.
Welcome back to Rusk. Top of the third, ready to get on their way. Huntsville's got a 1-0 lead here in the third. This will be the 9-1 and 2 for Royse City and Audrey Watkins, and then turn the lineup card over for them into Lacey Hicks and Riley Lance. JJ Duke back out for another inning of work. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside Luke Scott. Again, a special thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors. And Affordable Plumbing Incorporated, Affordable Plumbing, proud supporter of Hornets softball. HITTSS Solutions, we bring you home. HITTSS Solutions and Physical Therapy Associates, the leading orthopedic and sports rehabilitation practice. Watkins stands into the box to lead things off here in the top of the third against Duke, and Duke delivers ball 1 just high and out inside, 1-0.
Check swing, good check. Good eye there from Royse City. And now if you're Royse City, key factor here is to bounce back here early. Get a runner on base, get pressure on Duke.
1-0, just inside, 2-0. Just missing the inner part of the black there, and a 2-0 count here against Aubrey Watkins. Key here for Duke, get that first strike and be able to put the pressure back on. Here's the 2-0. This one is chopped onto the ground to the shortstop, Rosenlund. Good play over there. Low throw, but it bounces away from Grant. That low throw is what cost the Lady Hornets there. It is an E6 on Rosenlund with the sun in her face, and there's a leadoff base runner for Royse City, like you said, Luke.
Yeah, tough play to make there for Grant. Just not the greatest throw there from Rosenlund. Tough play to make, coming across her body just like that, but good thing is now double play's open.
So lineup card turns over for a second time to Lacey Hicks after the error by Rosenlund, and here is the first pitch to Hicks. Hicks is going to square around, and it's a ball. The ball got away, so the runner in Watkins now takes away the double play opportunity, and it rolls over to second. Just like that, it's those little mistakes.
It's the little things that add up. That's what really cost Mount Pleasant last time in terms of that game, too. They had the game won in that first couple innings and just kind of just faded away. Huntsville just built up a big lead where Mount Pleasant couldn't come back.
It's the 1-0 from JJ. Squared it around. Hicks bunted it, but it's not going to be able to be caught by Von Rosenberg. The entire infield converging there to try to get after that one. The count is 1-1. I mean, if you can get a bunt, pop out, foul, or in play, that would be big to be able to get big out number 1. With a dangerous Riley Lance waiting on deck despite striking out looking her last time. So 1 on, nobody out here for Royse City. A 1-1 count here for Duke, and the pitch. Hicks takes ball 2. Hicks, when she came to the plate, popped up in foul ground to McHale. So here we are with a 2-1 count, and another pitch on its way from Duke. This one is swung on. That is going to get down into the gap for a base hit. Sandman is up with it, so the throw is to third. She is in safely, and Hicks advances on the throw. Oh boy, Royse City bringing the pressure. 2 on and nobody out, and they're both in scoring position on a bloop single by Hicks.
And an all-star by that error there on Rosenlund, just kind of a built-up a thing. Now talking to Duke, saying, I got this.
Well, Duke in the last inning struck out the side and was able to get around all the trouble. She's going to have to do it again, and the positive thing for her is that she got Lance the first time, got Joyce the first time, but the single given up to Gardella, but after her, more came up as well. So there's a lot of possibilities here if you are J.J. Duke to try and work your way back as the infield has converged here for Huntsville. They are talking things over with Duke to try and will their young sophomore pitcher through this inning here in the top of the third inning. Huntsville owns a 1-0 lead, but danger on the base paths of Royse City with Watkins at third and Hicks at second. And here is Riley Lance, who had a couple of big hacks her first time to the plate despite striking out. And Lance swings. There's one of them right there. It's 0-1. She fouled that one away.
Key thing here for Duke is to get that rise ball, get going through that rise ball right there. Got the foul tip, but most of those strikeouts coming on that rise ball there in the previous innings. Big for her to get that going.
Yo, 1 to Lance. Inside, 1-1.
And you can see Duke's reaction there. She liked that pitch. Just that inside ball has been called ball all day. It's going to be a tough, tough strike zone.
It's going to be tough to get that called all night. 1-1. Lance pops this up, but foul. So 1-2 count now on Lance. Right back where we were in the first inning. Lance is just behind those fastballs here. You got to wonder if JJ may break something off here. Or does she go back to her trusty rise ball that got her 3 strikeouts in the last inning? Here's the 1-2 to Lance. Popped up on the infield. Big out number 1 if Huntsville can get it. Taylor's got it.
Yeah, through the off speed there. Looked like a changeup coming down low. Just got into that one. Good play there made by Taylor there at second base. Keeping the runners staying at second and third for a big 1 out here in the top of the third.
And now brings Jenna Joyce to the plate. Struck out her first time to the plate. So big out number 1 for Huntsville. Runners at third and second here in the top of the third. They lead it 1-0 in game 1 of this area round matchup. And the first pitch to Joyce. She's catching up to that rise ball there, but got under it 0-1.
Those first couple at bats here resulting in the error and then the single move to a double there with the runners advancing. But looking back at those pitches, none of those rise balls were thrown. Now, a lot more.
The 0-1. Low for a ball, 1-1. First time we've really seen a ball low thrown by Duke. Hasn't really thrown at the legs of Von Rosenberg. Trying to keep that ball up, try to get pop-outs like you did a moment ago. You got to keep that going if you want to get out of this inning unscathed. Here's the 1-1 to Joyce. Joyce, hot shot, but foul. Out in front of it by a hair. Hitting that one into the hot corner.
That's the second one. In that first at-bat, Joyce hit one just like that. Right past McHale. No play there to make for McHale. Just a tough ball. Just went a little foul both times. Just trying to hone it in. Trying to find where that pitch.
1-2 to Joyce. Fouled away.
Another good battle here for him between Joyce and Duke. That first battle went, I think, 8-9 pitches. This one's shaping up to be just the same way.
Looking at number 6 on its way here in a few moments. Royse City trying to threaten here with down 1-0 with 2 on at third and second as Joyce swings, hits this one
Just
deep,
foul.
but that is foul. Ooh, boy. A massive shot down the left field line, but that one just a bit in front of that one. So Duke's going to have to try and bounce back after seeing that one. That was about 7 feet to the left of that foul pole.
Yeah, looking at the Royse City population here coming out, that ball looked like it was going out. But on our side, like I'm a little to the left of the mound, just see, and it was going foul the whole way.
Joyce fouls off another one, 1-2. So I don't think Duke's going back to that pitch, at least not in that location, for quite a little bit here, at least against Joyce, as Joyce got all of that one just a bit out in front of it. So Huntsville avoids the big hit for now. Runners at third and second here, one away. Here is the 1-2 from Duke. High ball there, but it caromed right back to Von Rosenberg, luckily. So no advancement on the base paths, and the count is 2-2. Duke trying to battle here. 9th pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 2-2 to Joyce. High ball 3. That is ball 3. She took off for first thinking she had the bag. Did a lot of foul balls in this at-bat, so
yeah,
you think.
Tough break, a lot of good pitches there. It was a 1-2 count for a long time there. Now full count. Got to throw something across the plate.
Maybe get something high again, swinging at it. Another payoff pitch. High ball forward, and the bases are loaded.
Yeah, good eye there. She knew it was coming the whole time.
So the bases are juiced here for Haley Gardella, who has singled her first time to the plate. Big chance here, but head coach Morgan Bryan's going to take a step out to the circle. So while they do that and have a quick circle visit, we're going to step aside and take a break for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a few moments. Stay with us. Royse City's threatening, but Huntsville trying to get out of it when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Karen Denman, Senior Loan Officer at Walker County Federal Credit Union. There are always things we'd all like to do right now if we just had a way to do them. Well, our low loan rates can help make your life easier. Maybe you'd like to take a vacation, buy that bike you've been eyeing, or even pay for a wedding or college. We will do our best to help you make it happen. Give us a call or come by our office on Normal Park Drive. You can even apply online at walkercountyfcu.com. Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as we are in the top of the third. Royse City threatening here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Here for Haley Gardella against J.J. Duke, a high-pressure situation, obviously. It's going to have to take something big for Duke to get out of this. Maybe a strikeout. You're going to really, at this point in the game, you need 2 strikeouts here to get out of this because anything hit on the ground might score a run unless your corners are ready to approach it. And the first pitch here to Gardella. High for ball 1. Now, if I'm Duke, I got to be careful. That is back-to-back-to-back pitches that have been well outside the zone. I don't know if she's just scared to put one across the plate, but you got to put one at some point if you need strikes, because if you walk in a run, it does the same damage as it would with a hit. So Duke's got to settle in here. Here's the 1-0 to Gardella. Just high for a ball, 2-0. Couldn't get the call.
It's a good pitch to throw there, just a little high.
So Grant's going to go over to talk with her. Of course, the second in that rotation for head coach Morgan Bryan. We might see a little bit of Grant tomorrow night when we're in White House, so we'll have to wait and see. We may even see her some in this game. You never know. Base is juiced. 1 out, 2-0 to Gardella. High ball 3. Duke is just struggling right now to put that ball low. Now you got to lay one across the plate. You got to wonder, did that long ball by Joyce that went foul start to rattle her?
I think it did. It's in Duke's head right now.
3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Put it in a place where Gardella couldn't get a piece of it. The count 3-1, but Royse City in a good spot right now to tie this game up or even take the lead on a hit.
It's dangerous, but I feel like you just got to throw that pitch and just get back in it.
3-1, fouled away. There you have it, full count. Now you can throw a bit of everything. If you keep it close, you can get a swing and a miss. Chance to roll 2 as well on the infield. Infield has had their troubles tonight.
Both ways.
Both ways. So let's see what JJ got here. Payoff pitch to Gardella. Ball 4 and we're tied.
It was a good battle back there from Duke, but it's just tough. So tough when you start off down. 3-0 in a count.
That is back-to-back walks for the young sophomore. A courtesy runner is going to come on here in Riley Hewlett for Gardella. Gardella has gotten on both times tonight with a single and a walk, and Royse City has got this game tied, and they are looking for more with the bases remain loaded. So if you are Duke now, you have just got to get out of this inning and limit the damage to just the one run. Good thing for her, Moore and Holm. Moore the one at the plate. You struck out both of them the first time to the plate. And the pitch here to Moore. Big swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch on the inside part of the plate there. There's no swing there. It's going to be called a ball there just because it's that inside. It's called a really tight. Good pitch, though. Jamming.
0-1. Low for a ball. 1-1. Seen Duke get out of heavy situations before throughout this season. And this is a bigger one at that. It's second round of the playoffs. Game 1. You'd love to get that game 1 advantage as there's the rise ball, 1-2. Got more the first time, looking to get her a second time, and that would be a huge out number 2 if Duke is able to get it here. The 1-2 to Moore. That time she took for a ball, 2-2. Knew what was coming.
And now you got Royse City really trying to predict of what's coming. They now know that first couple innings that rise ball was so lively. Get the strikeouts. Coach said, you know what? Let's not swing at those.
2-2. Popped up foul behind the plate. So the count remains 2-2 here. Again, we are tied in this one. 1-1 between Royse City and Huntsville. Huntsville getting a run across in the bottom of the second inning on an error by the shortstop Jenna Joyce that scored McHale for Huntsville, and now Royse City is on the board, bringing home on a walk by Gardell as that one has popped up again. And the count remains 2-2. Man, and that is something Royse City has done well in these just prolonging at-bats, because the old adage goes, the longer an at-bat goes, it favors the hitter. Duke would love to get a second out here. He's done it once against Moore, and here's the 2-2. Moore. Ball 3. She just checked her swing. She wanted to turn around on that one.
She did. She had that high step in that front leg. She was going for it. If I'm Moore there, man, I might take that off the elbow right there coming across.
You get the run either way. Another full count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it. Did Moore, and the at-bat rolls on.
Saw Duke in his first 2 innings finishing off at-bats was a piece of cake. Now, not so much.
It's that pressure.
Yeah. Well, and part of it's just that three people on bases.
Yeah.
Bases loaded.
Another payoff on its way. Cut on and missed for out number 2. What a job there by J.J. Duke to get a big out number 2 as she gets Moore for the second time tonight.
And that's a big confidence builder there, coming off with the bases loaded and the back-to-back walks. Coming off there, getting the out. Big way to get that second out is, if you're Huntsville here, if you limit Royse City just one runner with the runners on base with 1 out, it's kind of shooting par for the course right there.
Strike 1 in there to Holm, who struck out her first time to the plate. Duke's got 6 strikeouts now across 2 2/3 of work. And now she's looking for more. Here's the 0-1 to Holm. In there, strike 2. That one looked a little high, but got the call.
Really liking the
delivery.
The delivery, and also on the ump standpoint, the pause, the hesitation really builds a little momentum. Yeah, I love it.
0-2 to Holm. That one swung on but foul and out of play off to the right side. The count remains 0-2.
Just adding a little bit of drama, a little bit of flair in the second round matchup here.
Again, Holm, her first time to the plate, did strike out, so JJ trying to get 4 of her 7 strikeouts right here in the 5 and 6 holes here for Royse City, and that would definitely limit the damage to just that one. And to be honest, it could keep the momentum on Huntsville's side, giving up only 1 run. Here's the 0-2 to Holm. Low for a ball. Good waist pitch there by Duke, 1-2.
If you would have asked Coach Brian, you have a 1-0 lead, and then you load the bases up, while you're pitching with only 1 out. If you were to tell her only give up 1 run, she'd say, I'll take that any day of the week.
100%. 1-2 to Holm. This one swung on and hit in the air to center, but Vienne is there. She's got it, and that ends the top of the third for Huntsville and limits the damage to 1. Royse City strands the bases loaded, but we are tied here in Rusk. Huntsville's going to have the heart of the order up when we come back. Vienne, Grant, and Duke. You're not going to want to miss that bottom of the third. Could be big when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
David Beatty of AIM Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets! The best breakfast and real authentic Mexican food is El Gordo Taqueria. They've got breakfast all day long. Breakfast tacos, burritos, breakfast plates and sandwiches, and it's all fresh and made to order. They also have fresh fruit water that's made daily. That's El Gordo Taqueria for breakfast. All day, every day. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sundays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dine in or carry out. Call them at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Welcome back to Rusk. Heart of the order's up for Huntsville. Jensen Vienne, Hope Grant, and J.J. Duke, 3 of the hottest hitters in this lineup for head coach Morgan Bryan. Couldn't come at a better time after Royse City tied things up in the top of the third. Huntsville will look to bounce back here in the bottom half. Carlos Zimmermann here with you. Alongside of me is Luke Scott here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, as we welcome you to deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods in Rusk here tonight for this one. Royse City was able to load the bases and got one across on a walk, but JJ with a strikeout and a flyout was able to limit the damage to just that one run. And now Huntsville, what they ought to use here, a huge inning to try and put this out of reach.
That's exactly what they did at Mount Pleasant after getting off to a slow start and had a couple innings where they just kind of built a sizable lead there. Maybe build a little momentum off getting out of that jam, only giving up the one run.
Vienne takes ball one outside. You know, we said she's in a different role playing in the second spot, but when she leads off, she can free swing all day long, and she has got some pop, as there's the 1-0 that catches the outer half, 1-1. And a quick visit here between the catcher Gardella and the pitcher in Kaylee Schmitz. Schmitz tonight just has the one strikeout of Alexis Taylor, one hit given up. That one to Eris McHale back in the second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. 1-1 your score, as you see. And here's the 1-1 to Vienne. Vienne swings. High fly ball into center. That ball is gone. Jensen Vienne. That's the way to bounce back after a rough game 2. 2-1. Huntsville on the long ball.
Also in the deepest part of the park there, put that thing probably about 205, just got over that wall, the high wall in the back, dead center field. Big way to respond back, giving up the one run. Nice way to start. First batter up in the bottom of the third. Homer.
Bye. Goodbye. Vienne only hit one home run in all of district play. That came against White House. And that one she hit to the short porch there at White House, where we'll be tomorrow. That one off the batter's eye, dead center, 205 feet, as you said, Luke, and Huntsville's got the lead back just like that. The Lady Hornets now will turn things over to Hope Grant. She's got some pop as well.
You know, right when Vienne hit that one over the wall, I was watching Schmitz, the pitcher there, and you know, she had one reaction there. Head down and turn around. She knew it right off the swing of the bat. She heard that pop. She knew it.
So she's going to try to bounce back here against Grant.
Man, how big would it be here? Back-to-back dingers.
Grant swings, and that one's going to snake through to the left side for a base hit for Hope Grant. And so just like that, a home run and a single for the Lady Hornets. And the pouring on could be beginning here. The home run and the single, but that'll turn it over to J.J. Duke, and she's got pop as well.
And you know what? It might not have been a back-to-back jack there, but you'll take the single. Good hit there for Hope Grant to get on base, get going.
And the pitch to Duke. Good spin that time there from Schmitz. You could see that coming out of the mitt. It's high for ball one regardless, but that ball, with the way that spin rate was going, that is almost unhittable. Schmidt's trying to strike off the home run and the single. Here's the next pitch to Duke. Duke out in front of that one. It's going to get foul towards the Royse City dugout. And the count 1-1 now here between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Hornets.
Pulled that one right where the barrel meets the handle there. Right there, jammed her a bit.
That's been the thing with Duke. She had that one home run against Tyler to lead off district play, but hasn't had any long ball since. Has done well regardless with the hitting, and of course the pitching has been stellar. She's been out in front of a couple of long balls back home at Cape Bar Ross. She'll try to do it here, but she's not going to get a pitch to hit because that one's outside, 2-1.
You know what, in district play, it's all, you love to see the home runs, but when you get into playoffs, you just need to get on base. That's what it really is. That's where you build momentum. Home runs are great, but just getting base hits back to back, really building pressure, just like that.
Just like that, another hit for the Lady Hornets, another chopper left side. It is a homer, a single, and a single. It is 2 on, and nobody out for the Lady Hornets for Eris McHale.
And coming back from having the bases loaded 1 out, giving up the only 1 run. What a response here by still a very young Hornets team. Only a couple seniors on the team. So much elegance in the way they're playing right now, but also determination.
So 2 on, nobody out here for the Lady Hornets. Eris McHale stands into the box here. She got on with a single her last time. Big swing and a miss at the first pitch. Bringing the heat that time with Schmitz, 0-1. Next pitch, McHale pops it up and foul behind us, and the count now 0-2. We didn't get your defensive lineman for Royse City. Here it is for you now. Left to right in the outfield, Aubrey Watkins, Casey Kurtenkandal, and Natalie Wolf. Around the horn on the infield, Riley Lance. Over at shortstop is Jenna Joyce. At second is Lacey Hicks. At first is Emma Moore, and the backstop tonight for Kaylee Schmitz is Haley Gardella. 0-2 count here for McHale. 2 on, and the pitch. McHale just fighting off that one and fouling it back.
Not a great pitch there to swing at, but
got to protect.
Contact made.
If I'm McHale here, you could try and lace one into that right center field gap. That is a huge gap, and that could easily plate 2.
Easier said than done, though.
That's right. Here's the 0-2. McHale fouling it off again. The Huntsville dugout trying to rally here. Get their team in it. Like I said, if I'm Huntsville, you would love to pad this lead here, especially with nobody out. Here's the 0-2 to McHale. McHale got a piece of it on the ground. Hicks has it. The flip over to Joyce at second, and the throw over to first is not in time, however. It is a fielder's choice for out number 1, and that'll set up Katie Von Rosenberg with 1 away and runners at the corners.
Yeah, advances a runner. You'll take that.
It does take the speedy Duke off the base paths, as it looks like they might be pulling McHale here in a courtesy runner, and I believe that is indeed going to be the case. Or are they going to pull Grant? And it looks like they're going to pull McHale here. They'll send her to the dugout. Riley Hammond is now the courtesy runner over at first base, taking speed and putting it on the base paths. Another thing for the Lady Hornets, they do have Kiana Washington available tonight. Not having her in game 2 hurt a little bit, not having that speed out there, but things worked out. But Katie Von Rosenberg to the plate with 1 out and runners at the corners, and the Lady Hornets back on top 2-1 on the solo shot by Jensen Vienne to lead off the inning.
Got a feeling here Hammond's going to try to take a stolen base here pretty soon. Get that runner back on second. Just a feeling.
First pitch. Von Rosenberg swings, and that's an 0-1 count. McHale. Grant gets back in time. Grant's going to get back on her feet. An errant throw by Gardella. That's going to bring home another run for Huntsville. 3-1.
And just like what I said, the steal attempt from Hammond, it got in the catcher's mind here, made her double clutch through the errant throw there to third base. Grant said, you know what? Easy pickings, marched her way down.
And Hammond, with her speed, ends up over at third because she was often going over at second base. A lot of action happening right there, but Huntsville, with their base running, has got a 3-1 lead. And I believe it's an 1-0 count on Von Rosenberg, and Von Rosenberg is going to hit a little bloop here for Joyce. Did it hit the ground? It hit the ground. No, they say it's an out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. That looked like it hit the ground, and that is out number 2. And I don't think they're even going to contest that. That's a good play by Joyce.
No, Brian, she nodded there, said, that was a good catch. Tough. The third base umpire was trying to make a play. He just didn't have a good angle on it at all. The head ump here made the play or made the call.
So it's 2 out here for Callie Klawinski, and the first pitch, Klawinski takes right in the happy zone for strike 1. So it does take Von Rosenberg out. She was going to be safe if that ball hit the ground either way, and that would have been big trouble for Royse City, but Huntsville does have that padded lead. It is a 2-run lead, looking for more. Here's the next pitch to Klawinski. Well outside in the opposite batter's box, 1-1. Schmidt sets, and the 1-1 to Klawinski. Klawinski swings, but pops this up. And capping underneath of it in left field and making the catch there in left is Aubrey Watkins. So that ends the last of the third, but Huntsville extends their lead. A solo shot for Jensen Vienne, and then the extra run on the base running by Hope Grant has got Huntsville back on top, 3-1 as we go to the 4th here tonight in Rusk. We'll step aside and take a break. We'll be back in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
At CSCU, we want you to bank happy, spend smart, and live well. If you have a CSCU debit card, make sure you're enjoying all the perks that come with your card. YouChoose is our debit card rewards program that earns you points for every purchase. Points can be redeemed for cash back, merchandise, and more. Signing up is easy. Visit cscutx.com, click on YouChoose in the quick links, then register for the program. You'll begin earning points for rewards immediately. CSCU. Bank happy, spend smart, live well. Member NCUA, membership eligibility required.
Now that the weather is warmer, wouldn't it be great to get out and walk? If you aren't quite feeling up to the physical activity that you once were, you might be surprised to know that physical therapy can help. Physical Therapy Associates wants you to know that PT is not only for recovery from surgery or an injury, it's also good for your everyday life. Physical therapy provides the right exercises to help you get back in balance. Contact your friends at Physical Therapy Associates for a free consultation. Now with 2 locations in Huntsville. Physical Therapy Associates.
Welcome back to Rusk. Top of the 4th, ready to get underway here between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Royse City Lady Bulldogs in this area round matchup in 5A Region 2 of UIL. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. And again, a special thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors that have made this broadcast possible. AB2 Self Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility, and Texpress Urgent Care, quality healthcare and unmatched customer service at Texpress Urgent Care. And the first pitch here of the top of the 4th inning from J.J. Duke to Natalie Wolf at the bottom of the order here for Royse City is fouled away for strike 1.
Good way to start firing one there in the strike zone. Foul tipped it, but good way to start out 1-0 or 0-1.
Oh, but that one got a chunk of Natalie Wolf. She goes down quickly after that one. Duke, I don't think, meant to throw that like that. And Wolf will shake that one off and head down over to first base. Kind of off the left knee there, but looks like she's okay. Good to see her pop up back up really quick as the first base umpire is going to have her walk a bit there. So, a base runner here for Royse City in Natalie Wolf, who singled her first time, so she has reached both times tonight. Tying run comes to the plate in Kaylee Schmitz.
It's not the way you want to get on, but you'll take it.
Right. It's the first hit by pitch issued tonight by J.J. Duke on a pitch well inside. And the first pitch here to Schmitz. Runner is off and going, so they're going to have to get the lead runner. They may be able to turn too, because Schmitz stepped out of the bag and tripped. 1-6-3 to clear the bases.
What a throw there by Duke, running up to the ball there. Just got short of the mound there. Threw it back, bam! Went to second base. Good throw there.
And the funny thing is there, I don't think Rosalind realized she could roll too there, because remember, Schmitz tripped coming out of the box.
Yeah, well, she just kind of held it. Said, "Oh wait, I got all day to throw." Nice little easy throw there to first to Grant. Bam, look at that. Double play, you'll take that.
Now to the plate, number 44, Aubrey.
So that now brings up Aubrey Watkins to the plate, reached on an error by Rosenlund her first time, and she'll take a big hack and missed it, 0-1. Huntsville and Hallsville, they are underway up in Hallsville. We're going to score update for you coming up in the bottom of the fourth. Rob Hips got the call of that one in Hallsville tonight. So that is game one of the bi-district round for UIL 5A baseball.
Quite the uphill battle, that one. Hallsville, one of the best teams in all of 5A baseball.
Defending state runner-ups at that. Here's the 1-1. That one is hit well into center field, but that one is just going to roll and get out of here. Bottom of the order, Aubrey Watkins hits a solo shot just to the left of where VN hit it, so that extra run in the bottom of the third inning proves critical as it's 3-2 on the solo shot.
Yeah, and that one was absolutely crunched there. Just to the left of the flagpole here, dead 200. VN was a little right to it. That one was smack dead left. Good hit there. And
didn't miss any of that.
No, she got a great contact. Read it right from the pitch was thrown, fastball right down the middle. She said, "I'll love everyone, little piece of it."
So that brings Lacey Hicks back into the batter's box. She tonight is 1 for 2, has popped out and singled. Again, that insurance run in the bottom of the third proving big dividends for Huntsville. They maintain their lead 3-2 with 2 out, and Hicks will take ball 1 high.
You just got a feeling early on in the first game one, it's just going to be that kind of series, back and forth. Trading blows.
It's like a boxing match. Here's the 1-0 to Hicks. High for ball 2.
Just got to pick your spots and get hits in bunches. That's really what's going to have to come down to here in the series.
2-0 from Duke. High ball 3. She has only given up really 2 long balls tonight. One of those went foul to the left of the left field foul pole, but the last one you just heard sailed to the left of the United States flag there in dead center. Here's the 3-0 to Hicks. That one finds the zone for a strike, 3-1. Duke's just got to relax here. She's got that 1-run lead still. Your insurance runs can come again in the bottom of the fourth, so just get out of this inning and get your offense back to the plate. Here's the 3-1. That one is swung on and hit by Hicks. This could be trouble, but it is dropped out there. Taylor couldn't make the catch, neither could Klawinski. I think that's a catch Klawinski needs to try and make. And it drops, and now the go-ahead run for Royse City is at the plate, represented by Riley Lance.
Yeah, it's one of those bloopers that just get down there, not right in that pocket between second base and between right field and the second baseman there. Tough play to make for either or. I think it was a little too short for Klawinski, but it was too hard of a turnaround there for Taylor. So in a way, it's the perfect hit.
So Riley Lance to the plate. She's 0 for 2, struck out looking and popped out her 2 times at the plate. Runner on at first is Hicks, and the pitch to Lance swung on and off the end of the bat and fouled away to the right side, 0-1.
Just watching this Royse City lineup getting all the way through now a couple times, and every one of these batters got popped. Every single one of them can hit it out of the park.
Huntsville, they've got that pop as well, a little less than they'd had last season. So here's the 0-1 on its way to Lance. That one hits Lance, and now it's runners at second and first with 2 out. So Huntsville gives up the hit by pitch, and then Schmitz getting the grounder that turned into a double play, then the home run by Watkins, and now back-to-back base runners here for the Lady Bulldogs, a base hit, and now another hit by pitch. Some more softballs are going to have to thrown in here to the home plate umpire. As Jenna Joyce is going to come to the plate. Joyce was one of those that hit one of those balls that went pretty deep but foul. And I'm sure Duke would not have wanted to see her until the 5th and had an opportunity. But now she's going to have to battle back here again with pressure on.
Remember, Joyce had a really big series against Ennis in the first round.
First pitch. Outside, dropped by Von Rosenberg. The throw to third is not going to be in time, and both runners are going to advance. I think at that point you just eat it, and maybe hopefully you keep the runner over there in Lance at second, because now a base hit could bring home 2 runs, and Royse City's back on top.
Credit to Royse City, a really nice bounce back after giving up 2 runs there. in the bottom of the third. Good bounce back here in the top of the fourth to get back going and cut that deficit into one. And on the attack, maybe can even take the lead here.
The 1-0. Swung on and hit down the left field line. That is going to drop fair in front of Sandman. 2 runs will score. It's a double for Joyce, and Royse City's led for the first time tonight, 4-3.
Sandman just waiting for that one to go foul, and it just never went over.
It's tough.
Tough play to make there. Yeah, it was short, too. It was a tough play to make there for Sandman.
It wasn't going to be catchable, so what you had to hope for is that it was going to inch foul, but it's just to the right of that line. And how head coach Morgan Bryan strides back out to the circle. I don't think she's going to make a move here in the fourth. So we're going to have to wait and see. So we're going to step aside, take a break really quick. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Stay with us.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner. For all your plumbing needs, call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The circle visit has wrapped up. Morgan Bryan will head back to the dugout. Royse City has taken the lead 4-3, as we do have an update for you from Hallsville. Huntsville is on top 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. They are just underway out there in Northeast Texas.
Now to bat, number 22, Haley Gardella.
So Gardella to the plate. He's reached both times to the plate tonight. Gardella, hot shot up the middle, base hit. Vienne's going to have to take a good throw here to get Joyce, and they got her! They got her! 3 outs!
Just like the play he made in Game 2 against Mount Pleasant, Vienne makes a hot shot there. Great play.
Oh, and Kirkendall for Royse City is livid with the home plate umpire. That's the risk you run with Jensen Vienne in center field. The throw just beating her, and the good tag by Von Rosenberg.
Yeah, she got her on the foot.
Got her on the foot, and that ends the top of the fourth and ends the threat for Royse City. We go to the bottom of the fourth here. Huntsville will look to bounce back when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai? Ticket a real deal. And Wiesner's Memorial Day event is all month long, so save even more. Elantras, Sonatas, Santa Fe, Santa Cruz, Tucson's, and more. All with low interest rates available for qualified buyers. 2.79 APR for 60 months. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's Best Warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Welcome back to Rusk, an emphatic end of the bottom of the fourth. Royse City has got the lead, but the Lady Hornets on defense stepping up big on an 8-3 putout to get Jenna Joyce coming to the plate. Man, like I said, that is the risk you run with trying to throw on Jensen Vienne on her way to Baylor. Coming up next year into the Big 12, she makes big plays. She's got the home run and has also got the big play there to keep things at 4-3. Here in Rusk, the 8-9-1 are up here for Huntsville, and Emily Zunker, Alexis Taylor, and then top of the order, Anna Rosenlund will come to the plate.
And looking things from the Royse City side, that's the last player you want to get going here in this series. If VN is really feeling herself, look out, because she can do some serious damage by herself.
That's a check swing, or an attempted check swing there by Zunker. Could not hold up, and it's 0-1. Here for Zunker up against the pitcher and Kaylee Schmitz. The 0-1 to Zunker. High for ball one. And really here, if I'm Zunker, I would just try to, if it's anything close, get a piece of it. But if it is out of the realm of your swing, just let it come across the plate and maybe get on with a walk. Here's the 1-1 from Schmitz. Zunker saw it there. Off speed, got her there, 1-2. Change up that time from Schmitz.
Yeah, I think Zunker took her eye off the ball there. She swung as hard as she could and looked straight to first base. Keep your eye on the ball. That's the old adage. That's what they used to say.
That's what they tell you growing up in T-ball. Here's the 1-2. Well outside, 2-2. Or no, they're going to say Zunker went too far out and didn't hold back, or is that the case? No, that's not right. I don't know what motion that was there. Illegal pitch, maybe?
It might have been a bad pitch.
Yeah, because he's going to talk things over here with Lee Kirkendall, head coach for Royse City. So that, I believe they're going to call that an illegal pitch. So that is a 2-2 now count on Zunker.
I think it has to do with the wind up there. Taking, I think, that right foot off the mound and just contorting it in a way not legal.
Not in a legal way.
Yeah.
We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Royse City has the lead, 4-3. But Huntsville going to try and work their way back. Man, that first game is always so critical because then if you're the team down, your back's against the wall, and you got to try and force a third game on Monday.
Sets the tone. It sets the tone for the whole series.
The 2-2 from Schmitz. High ball 3. So Zunker down 1-2, works it back full. Like I said, and don't hit anything close. Other than that, let it go by, and you're going to get on and set up Alexis Taylor behind you to try and bunch you over to set up the top of the order. 3-2 to Zunker. High ball 4 above her head. She takes a little stare down there at Schmitz. Didn't like that last pitch, and it's a walk to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth.
Like that from Zunker, walking her way down, sizing up the pitcher, saying, you know what, that was a horrible pitch. Trot her way down there. Love that.
So now a chance for Alexis Taylor. Obviously, bunt situation's going to be on here. Unless they have Taylor free swing at it, maybe try to sneak one through the sides and set up Rosenlund, who's on deck. But I think we're going bunt here with Taylor. Here it is. Tried to square it around. Zunker was off and going. Yeah, they got her.
Yeah, it was a really bad jump there.
Head coach Morgan Ryan, all she can do is just throw her hands up. So that clears the bases. It's one out here in the bottom of the fourth as Taylor's got a ball on her. It's the right pitch to run on, but it didn't have enough speed going down the line. Didn't get a good jump.
She was suspecting the bunt there, got pulled back, and just kind of got caught there in no man's land.
1-0 to Taylor. Taylor takes high for ball 2. Taylor's done a good job this season, and especially in the latter half in district play, being able to work out walks and setting up that top of the order. And Taylor swings, fouls that one back, and the count 2-1. If I'm Huntsville, you have got to get on the board again here in this inning. Don't allow Royse City to add more in the top half of the fifth inning either way. But if you want to keep that foot on the gas pedal, you have got to score in this inning. Here's the 2-1 inside to Taylor. Rolls away. 3-1. Now, on that pitch, I run.
That's one you run on. That one got away. If I'm Taylor there, man, you might want to stick a knee out there. Bam. Get on first base.
Get on one way or another.
Any way you can.
How's that Blondie song go? One way or another? Taylor's going to try and do it here. 3-1 count, one away here, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth inning. Royse City leads 4-3, 3-1. Taylor swings, and that is through for a base hit from ninth in the order, Alexis Taylor. And there's another base runner for Huntsville. Man, what could have been 2 on and nobody out. Instead, it's 1 on and 1 out, but you take what you can get for Anna Rosenlund, who comes to the plate. It's a good piece of hitting right there by Alexis Taylor on a 3-1, no less. And here's Anna Rosenlund. She's the go-ahead run. And Schmitz has the pitch she likes, and Rosenlund takes ball one inside.
I was looking there at Coach O'Brien. She threw out the 3-1, and I read her mouth. She said take. She said take that pitch. Taylor said no.
I'm a swing.
I'll swing, and I'll put it in the outfield.
That's exactly what she did. 1-0 to Rosenlund. High for ball two. Little high that time there from Schmitz. Schmitz just shaking her hand like wondering, what do I got to do to get a call?
A little high and a little outside, maybe. And again, you got Rosenlund out here. One of the best at the plate, just not swinging at bad pitches. That's a good pitch there.
That's a good pitch right there. I think if you swing at that, if you're Rosenlund, you pop that up or you beat it into the ground. That's a good pitch there by Schmitz. 2-1 the count here. Lady Bulldogs lead 4-3 as we are halfway home in this one. Here's the 2-1 to Rosenlund. Got out in front of that one. Fouls it towards the Bulldog dugout, and the count 2-2 now with Vienne waiting on deck. You know, whenever she comes to the plate, I don't think Schmitz is going to throw that same pitch she threw last time to Vienne. Unless Vienne's just on it and she's just going to hit everything she sees out of the park today. Rosenlund trying to get on and put the pressure on Royse City. 2-2. Rosenlund. Oh, that was ball three. Maybe a hit by pitch. It gets out of play. The count remains 2-2. Yeah, if I'm Rosenlund, I'm wearing that.
Yeah, that one, I don't know. That one's a little bit up by the shoulders. I might have ducked on that one.
Take ball three. Schmitz trying to look for her second strikeout. Here's the 2-2 to Rosenlund. Pops this one foul and off the net, and the at-bat is going to roll on.
Just what Rosenlund does best here, fight, get gritty, and get on base. That's what she's trying to do right here. Seventh pitch, I believe.
Yeah, you got it right on the nose, my friend. Seventh pitch of the AB on its way here to Rosenlund. Who wins this battle? Rosenlund pops it up, so it'll be Schmitz, and camping underneath of it at third base is Lance for out number two. A big one there for Schmitz. But you face Jensen Vienne, who took you deep last time. Does it again here, would give Huntsville the lead back. First pitch, Vienne out in front of that one, fouling it away in the count 0-1. Would have been ball one.
It's that inside pitch. It's been jamming both sides today. They don't know how tight the strike zone is on that inside.
Vienne swinging at it again and fouling it away. 0-2. Yeah, if I'm Schmitz, I keep attacking that inside part of the plate. You're not going to get many hits that way, but the thing is, you run the risk of throwing a lot of balls as well. The 0-2 to Vienne. Called strike three. Vienne didn't like that one at all. That one looked a little high, but that ends the bottom of the fourth. We go to the fifth. Huntsville still down by one. They'll try and limit more damage when Royse City comes back to bat when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Karen Denman, Senior Loan Officer at Walker County Federal Credit Union. There are always things we'd all like to do right now if we just had a way to do them. Well, our low loan rates can help make your life easier. Maybe you'd like to take a vacation, buy that bike you've been eyeing, or even pay for a wedding or college. We will do our best to help you make it happen. Give us a call or come by our office on Normal Park Drive. You can even apply online at walkercountyfcu.com. Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
Welcome back to Rusk. The shadows starting to creep upon here at the campus of Rusk High School. You're at the Eagles softball complex. Our hosts here tonight. Special thank you to all the folks here at Rusk for helping us get underway here this evening. We're getting down to the waning stages of this one. 3 more frames to go, the 5th, 6th, and 7th before this one comes to an end. As J.J. Duke is back out to the circle here, trying to continue and needs a clean inning here. I was talking with Luke off the air. Needs a clean inning here. She's going to face the 5, 6, and 7 of Moore, Holm, and Wolf, who she has been able to take care of tonight. Clean inning and then turn it over to the heart of the order in the bottom half. And here's the first pitch to Moore. Moore swings, hits this one. No man's land again for Taylor, but she drops it in right center. An error for Alexis Taylor, and that will put another base runner here for Royse City. Here in the top of the 5th there, and trying to avoid the collision with Klawinski. Thought Taylor had a good beat on it, but dropped it. Talking with head coach Morgan Bryan before this one, she needed her fielding to be on it. That is 3 errors for the Lady Hornets tonight, and they have all come on the infield. Courtesy runner is now on here for Royse City's. The infield for Huntsville converges. It's Haley Alanis that is now the runner over at first base for Royse City. And to the plate is Nina Holm. Holm tonight is 0 for 2, is struck out and flowed out. So Duke tonight has had to work in a lot of high-pressure situations with runners on. Has been able to get some good plays to go her way. Last inning had a double play, but it just got out of hand. And that's what gave Royse City the lead back. And here's the first pitch here to the batter in Holm, but she fouled it away on a bunt attempt, 0-1 to count.
Got to be ready for that bunt now, especially with the substitute runner coming in. Got to be ready for that.
And the runner, Alanis, is now the runner at first in place of Emma Moore. This bottom of the order is where you need to get your outs. And the first pitch here, the next pitch to Moore, I should say, that's going to squirt away from Von Rosenberg, and that takes away the double play opportunity as Alanis now ends up at second. Count is 1-1. JJ needs to get these pitches located here. A strikeout would be big if she can get it. She's already gotten once against Holm, her first time to the plate. Here's the 1-1 to Holm. She'll try to square around. Takes ball 2. The last thing you want to do if you're Huntsville is allow more runs across. And then you're really having to play catch-up, something they have not been accustomed to in quite a long time. 2-1 on its way to Holm. Bunts. Just going to have to get the out at first. They'll move the runner to the third. Taylor covers. And a risky throw over to third by Taylor. That moves the runner Alanis over to third. So another run for Royse City is now 60 feet away, but you get the first out.
Take what you can get there. Got the force out. The smart play just to get the 1 out on the board. Now Royse City is right on the knocking on the door here with the runner on third.
Idealistically, you get the strikeouts here across by Duke. The first pitch, that's in the center. That's a base hit. That'll bring home another run for the Lady Bulldogs. 5-3 now here in the 5th.
Yeah, not having the play to make there at home. Just threw that one in. Good piece of hitting there for Royse City as they expand that lead to 2 now.
That's the second hit of the game for Natalie Wolf. She is now 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch as well. Kaylee Schmitz comes to the plate now with still only 1 out. Double play depth on the infield. They got it once. Here against Schmitz. They'll maybe try and do it again. Royse City pads their lead. It's only a 2-run lead, however. And the first pitch to Schmitz. It's on the ground to Taylor. Chance to turn 2. She'll slap the tag and throw to Grant at first. 4-3 to clear the bases and get out of the inning to send us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Royse City does add another run, but the heart of the order is up for Huntsville when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner. For all your plumbing needs, call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
AB2 Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back to Rusk. Bottom of the fifth. 3, 4, and 5 up for Huntsville. Heart of the order. Gonna try and do some damage here. Down by 2 here against Royse City in this area playoff game number 1 in UIL 5A. Royse City beating Ennis 2-0 to get here. Huntsville beating Mount Pleasant 2-0 to get here as well. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside of Luke Scott here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Hope Grant is in the batter's box. She's going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th for Huntsville, down by 2, and the first pitch to Grant catches the plate for a strike, 0-1.
Leading off in the bottom of the 5th, number 6, Hope Grant.
Same pitch there that VN got caught looking there.
And time is going to be called here as the third baseman in Riley Lance steps aside for a second. We have a quick stoppage of play here. I'm not sure what's going on over there in the Royse City dugout. Sunglasses for the third baseman in Riley Lance as she is standing there. The sun's still there a little bit. The shadows have crept upon here at Rusk. Still needing those for a bit here. Count 0-1 here on Grant. And the next pitch on its way. Grant got a piece of it. Little nubber, and it rolls fair for an out. Oh, my goodness. It's probably one of the most unluckiest hits I have ever seen, at least this season. That ball had such a big spin on it, and it spun back fair. And it's in those cases where you just need to run. And it's tough.
Kind of speechless on that. That was quite impressive.
Well, now a chance for J.J. Duke to try and get on base with McHale waiting on deck, and the first pitch to Duke right down the plate for strike 1. Man, ever since Huntsville was held quiet in that 4th inning, Schmitz has just been on it. Here's the 0-1. Duke swings, pops this foul and out of play, 0-2. And you hear that bat. It's got good pop behind it. She's just not been able to keep it fair.
A little bit of urgency creeping in for Huntsville now. Got to get going here at some point.
The outs starting to become less and less for Royse City as that one got way away that time from Schmitz. She says, my bad, 1-2. Again, Royse City, the Lady Bulldogs on top 5-3. Runners up in their district. Facing the district champions of 16-5A in Huntsville. Here's the 1-2 to Duke. Out in front of that one, but pushes it into left field for a base hit. J.J. Duke now is 2 for 3. Back-to-back singles. And there is one away, but one on here for Huntsville for Eris McHale.
Good hit there for Duke. Got way out in front of it. Just had enough pop there to get that ball out of the infield between third and shortstop there. Good piece of hitting there for Duke.
And the key for Huntsville here is as the outs wind down, if you're not able to work your way back, you keep padding these bases here, you're going to be able to see your top of the order in the bottom of the 7th inning if it comes to that.
Well, you got to string hits together. That's the main thing. String hits together, get runners on base, and don't make stupid mistakes.
Here's the 1-2 to McHale. Or, sorry, I didn't update the scoreboard. First pitch to McHale, big swing and a miss, 0-1.
And that's the rise ball there. It's a fastball coming in and turns its way up.
It starts its way low and works its way up, and it took McHale up the ladder there. Runner on at first and Duke. Here's the 0-1 now on its way to Eris McHale. McHale swings, hits this one well into left field, but this ball is going to get down and foul ground for second strike. 0-2 the count. It's a good piece by McHale. Got to find a way to try and keep that fair. However, that stays fair. It's probably a fly out to left, so she'll get another opportunity here. Try and maybe lay one on the ground and get it through. Now it's set up Katie Von Rosenberg behind her.
Been saying it all night, Carlos. You've been talking about this gap in center field and in right field.
Where will they hit? McHale goes that way, but it's just going to hang up there in right field for the right fielder in Natalie Wolf. And Duke, with her base running, ends up over at second.
Yeah, the second baseman there for Royse City just never got over to the base, and it was just an unprotected base with the shortstop not there either.
Man, I've put my head down for several moments. I put my head down in the final out in Game 2 against Mount Pleasant. Missed a big one there on the missed tag up. And now I missed that one there for Duke going over to second base, now putting her in scoring position for Katie Von Rosenberg, and Von Rosenberg takes ball one high.
Yeah, it was just a base left unattended there, and Duke rushed her way on over there, standing up.
So 2 away here in the Huntsville half of the fifth for Von Rosenberg, and she will take another ball high, 2-0. Von Rosenberg represents the tying run for Huntsville. Played hero ball in the 13-inning thriller against Lufkin, hit the walk-off to win that game. Back home in Huntsville. Here's the 2-0. That one well outside, 3-0, and I don't think Von Rosenberg's going to get anything to hit here. That would set up Callie Klawinski behind her, who again came off of a stellar Game 2, but so far tonight she's been limited. She's 0 for 2. 3-0 to Von Rosenberg. In there for a strike. 3-1. Man, that was close.
Outside part of the plate there. Was trying to play that previous couple pitches. Finally got one across the plate there, and good pitch there for Schmitz.
Schmitz working here out of the 3-0, now to a 3-1 with 2 out. Runner at second in Duke. That one well outside, ball 4. And that puts 2 on and 2 out here for Huntsville. Von Rosenberg's going to come out. Valerie Cobb will now run on the base paths for Callie Klawinski. And this is where you have got to get a big hit out of your young sophomore right fielder. You got a couple of them. Actually, a good amount of them in the series against Mount Pleasant. She's got to break out in a big way right here to try and tie this game up or even take the lead on the long ball. Well, she was close on that double against Mount Pleasant. And the first pitch on its way from Schmitz. High for ball 1 on the spinner.
Schmitz now really having trouble finding the strike zone. That's 5 of the last 6 pitches have been outside for not a strike, just a ball.
1-0 to Klawinski, well outside, 2-0. 6 of the last 7 pitches have been outside. And if Royse City gets out of this, that puts a lot of momentum on their side. And here's the 2-0 to Klawinski. That one's outside again, 3-0 to the young right fielder. Back-to-back at-bats against Von Rosenberg and now Klawinski.
It's kind of funny. She gets closer and closer every time, but just cannot seem to get that pitch across the plate. That one looked pretty good. Just a tad outside.
We're going to see if the green light's on for Klawinski. She squares around on a strike, but pulled it back either way. It was right down the pipe, 3-1. So the call was a bunt to try and, I don't even know, with 2 out.
Maybe a bunt just to maybe make them think about it. It was a pullback from the very beginning, so.
3-1 to Klawinski. Klawinski chops this one on the ground, third base side. It's going to have to take a good play to get Klawinski. They got her. And that ends the bottom of the 5th here in Rusk. Huntsville's running out of opportunities here to work their way back into this ball game. They'll have a chance in the bottom of the 6th, but they've got to limit Royse City in the top half. 5-3 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll be back in a moment from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
David Beatty of AIM Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets! The best breakfast and real authentic Mexican food is El Gordo Taqueria. They've got breakfast all day long. Breakfast tacos, burritos, breakfast plates and sandwiches, and it's all fresh and made to order. They also have fresh fruit water that's made daily. That's El Gordo Taqueria for breakfast. All day, every day. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sundays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dine in or carry out. Call them at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Welcome back to Rust. We're in the 6th. 6 more outs for Royse City, and they will come away with game 1. Huntsville, this is not out of the realm of possibility, though. They're only down by 2. They have got to get out of this top of the 6th clean. A couple errors have hurt them, and coming to the plate now is Aubrey Watkins, who took J.J. Duke last time to the plate. Duke's going to face the 9-1-2 here of Royse City. There's ball 1 high and inside. And Huntsville's a team that has not been used to playing from behind. The only time they've experienced that over the last 2 months was a game 2 against Mount Pleasant, down 3-2 early in that one. Next pitch, fouled away by Watkins, 1-1. The lights are starting to come on here at Rusk High School with the sun creeping down, and it is completely shaded the outfield, so the sun no longer going to be a factor. The Sandman's not going to have to worry about that sun. There's still a pinch of it out there, but not too much. There's the 1-1 to Watkins, inside, 2-1. Watkins is 1 for 2. Reached on an error and a home run, as we mentioned. Here's the 2-1 on its way from Duke. That one in there for a strike, 2-2. That's a good pitch.
Knew it when she threw it. Off speed coming on the outside part of the plate. Away from the batter. That's a hard pitch to. Ooh, that one's coming right to us.
It's going to be off to our left here. It's going to take a shot off the net here, so heads up. And a good catch here by a Royse City fan. Keeps the count 2-2 regardless here between Duke and Watkins.
High pointed that one.
Had to reach behind him to get that one. Watkins will settle back in here. Duke looking for another strikeout. She has not been able to secure a punch out over the last 4 innings. Or 3 innings, I should say, and some change. 2-2 is high and inside, full count. And here we go again. It just seems when Royse City puts a runner on, they have just been able to just string just enough to be able to get out in front. Here's the 3-2, high for ball 4. And a leadoff walk to Watkins to set up the top of the order in Lacey Hicks, who is 1 for 2 tonight. Again, Huntsville's starting to slowly see the opportunities fade away. They're going to see the 8-9-1 in the bottom of the 6th, so they did their job regardless in the bottom of the 5th, even though they weren't able to get anything across. They will get to see some heavy hitters in the final 6 outs. Hicks lays one down, but fouls it away. Had a little elevation on it, but not enough for McHale to make a good play there, but it is a strike 0-1.
Got to find a way to get this lead runner out. Saw a double play last time.
To end the inning.
Yeah, in the top of the 5th.
Next pitch to Hicks, right in the happy zone. Strike 2, what a pitch from Duke. Nothing Hicks could have done with that.
Just thinking about it, past 2 innings for Huntsville, they've had a double play, just haven't been able to stop a
hot shot past McHale, and that is going to roll all the way to the fence. Watkins is going to be sent home to the plate. They are going to run her to the plate, and McHale's throw is not going to be in time. It scores a run for Royse City, but they got the runner in Hicks in a rundown, and they're going to slap the tag on her, but Royse City does add another run. It is 6-3 with one away here in the top of the sixth. I mean, I guess trade the run for the out. But now,
I think what just happened, Royse City's trying to claim an obstruction call there on the rundown. Did not get it, though. So, yeah, we're just going to trade the out for the
run.
For the run.
So Huntsville's now got to try and have a bigger hill to climb as head coach Morgan Bryan is out talking to the first base umpire here. Hope Grant was showing some displeasure. I think they're going to stick with a call regardless.
I think they're saying she might have missed the bag.
It's not the case. Because I believe if you missed the bag in that case, and if it was before the run scores, you have to go back to third. So that would have been big if Huntsville got it. They don't. It's 6-3. Royse City. Huntsville now down in a deeper hole, but with one out and the base is empty. And it's Riley Lance to the plate tonight, who is 0 for 2. Little nubber that rolls foul. It is foul.
Yeah, Grant knew it didn't. The same spot where she hit it and it rolled just fair. That one just kicked out foul.
Man. It's a game of inches. You call that in football. I guess it's here. It works here in softball, too. One away.
I feel like every sport is just about a game of inches.
Lance hits this one on the ground to the third baseman. McHale's got it. The good throw to Grant. 2 away.
Yeah, that's something we haven't seen out of Huntsville in a long time.
Getting an out.
It's either been a strikeout or it's been
a hit.
It hasn't been a simple ground out. There just hasn't been one. And all you can do is credit Royse City for that. They're just finding ways to get on, whether it's by walks, errors, hits.
And the first pitch here is popped up. That's coming right at us, Luke.
It's right there.
Off to the right of us, but it missed us. Off the bat of Jenna Joyce, and the count is 0-1. So Huntsville finds themselves down in the biggest deficit they have allowed to a team since late in non-district play. Joyce pops this one up. McHale going to try and get to it, but it is in foul ground. Von Rosenberg couldn't get to it either. The count is now 0-2 on another bloop. The Lady Hornets are going to have the 8, 9, and 1 up in the bottom of the sixth inning, down by 3. Got to string some hits together and be able to try and work your way back. Just chip away. Even if you don't get the lead in the bottom of the sixth, chip away, clear out the top of the seventh, and get back at it as Joyce hits this one on the ground. That's going to take a weird hop, but Rosenlund, a good play for out number 3. Scouted the whole way and ends the Royse City half of the sixth. Huntsville's down big, but they have the 8, 9, and 1 up when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. We've got some great news for the summer. The inventory's starting to come back. We're getting transports almost daily. We've got a great selection of Buick Envisions starting at only $36,000 after rebate, or take advantage of the 0% interest for 36 months. Need a truck? What about a 4-door GMC starting at only $42,000, and you get 36 months at 0% interest? You need to hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville for the great savings and friendly deals, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Welcome back to Russ. The Huntsville faithful trying to will their Lady Hornets back into this one, down 6-3 after seeing a 3-1 lead early on, but 5 unanswered runs by Royse City on the back of a couple of home runs has put Royse City in a good spot to try and take game 1 The Lady Hornets aren't done. They'll have the 8-9-1, and they have produced across the last few games. When Zunker, Taylor, who got a hit her last time in the top of the order, Rosenlund. We welcome you back into the broadcast. Carlos Zimmermann here with you alongside of Luke Scott. Royse City is 6 outs away, but the Lady Hornets need 4 runs to try and work their way back and win game 1 of this area round matchup. Last year, it took 3 games to get Forney. Might be the case again, but you never know what can happen. First pitch to Zunker. Zunker swings, but it's right into the mid of HITTSS. 1 pitch, 1 out. A quick out for Royse City. They're now 5 outs away, and now Taylor comes to the plate, who tonight is 1 for 2.
Talking inside that break that we had, we're talking. Got to find a way to at least get at least a 1 run back, get something back to cut the deficit here a little bit.
Taylor swings at the rise ball, strike 1. I think Taylor was just said, hey, go up there and try and take a hack at it, see if you can get a piece of it. So now you got to see if you can try and work a good at-bat here against Schmitz. That's a ball low, 1-1. Tonight, Schmitz only has 2 strikeouts to her credit. A strikeout looking at Vienne, and the first time she faced Taylor was a strikeout. 1 away here, nobody on. Here is the 1-1 to Taylor. Taylor, big swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-2. Get an update from Hallsville. Hallsville is now leading the Huntsville Hornet baseball team. It's not insurmountable, though. It is 4-2. They are in the bottom of the 3rd up there. Rob Hipp has the call of that one. They'll still be going when we finish up here. The 1-2 to Taylor. Inside, 2-2. Didn't get the call. That's a gutsy take. Obviously, you couldn't do anything with it, so you have to take it. If you get rung up, you get rung up. But now if I'm Taylor, I try to work this into a walk and get the top of the order back up. 2-2. That is low for ball 3.
Got to find a way to get on base here. Seen Huntsville able to string a lot of runs together before, but this caliber of opponent.
Ball 4. Wow. That looked in there. He called that a strikeout of Vienne earlier in the game, but doesn't ring Taylor up there. It's a 1-out base runner for Huntsville in Anna Rosenlund. So the Lady Hornets have another opportunity. Despite just getting 3 runs, they have missed some opportunities tonight to bring runners home. In the last inning in the 5th, and now they have another opportunity again, and they have got to get at least. Ideally, you'd love 2 to set up your heart of the order in the bottom of the 7th to try and walk it off. But then you still got to hang on in the top of the 7th and not allow anything across. So here's Anna Rosenlund. She's 0 for 2, has been walked. It's grounded out and popped out. She's going to probably be under direction here to swing, as that's another one that misses high from Schmitz. 1-0. The Royse City crowd not liking these calls.
2 pitches in a row that could have been called strike. I think both were called the right way. It's just it's a tight strike zone tonight.
Behind in the count now to Rosenlund. 2-0.
And to be fair, the umps, he might have had a couple missed calls, but he's kept it. He's kept it steady.
Consistent, as now head coach Lee Kirkendall is going to be out to talk with his pitcher. Well, let's set the stage for you here now, because we're in this situation. If Rosenlund's able to get on either way, that brings the tying run to the plate in Jensen Vienne. We've already seen her go yard once tonight. And the key for her is just not putting too much pressure on yourself. Don't pressure yourself so much to where you make a bad swing. If you have a sound swing like you did and that you hit that home run, this game is tied.
Yeah, talking about that pressure, and it's pressure she puts on herself, and she's the leader. She's a senior. She's one of the only couple seniors on the team. There's only 2. And so, in the top of the order as well, it's her and Taylor, the two seniors, and they put that pressure on themselves, and you can't really fault them for that. But you just got to learn how to play with it. And she's played with it so well throughout the year.
Alexis Taylor has now stepped off the base paths. It looks like they're going courtesy runner here for Taylor. And guess who? The speedy Kiana Washington will now run on the base paths. She represents a steal threat for Huntsville.
Got to think she's going to run on this first pitch.
Got to think.
Maybe a hit and run situation.
Hit and run,
yeah.
possibly. But it's got to be picture perfect into the outfield if you want the hit and run to work and get her over the third, or maybe to the plate. There's a strike across to Rosenlund. So the circle visit, works to perfection. It's 2-1 with one away.
Could definitely see Washington running here.
She's going to be running at some point. It's the 2-1. She doesn't run. Ball gets away. Washington's off and going, and she's over at second. Huntsville's got the runner in scoring position they need, and it's a 3-1 count on Rosenlund.
And that's just the acceleration coming off out of that blocks, that track background that she's used to her advantage here on the softball diamond.
Rosenlund going to dig back in here if she can work out a walk. Tying run is at the on-deck circle in VN. 3-1 to Rosenlund, right in there for a strike. Good pitch, full count.
And it's just about the same pitch that she's been pitching all night, that outside off speed that she's liked. She's really liked it. She's been gone a little outside a couple times. That one found its way across the plate. Good pitch.
Payoff pitch for her. That one is going to be dropped by the third baseman, Joyce Washington, with her speed. She is safe, and it's runners at the corners with one out for Jensen Bien, the tying run to the plate.
That hit just came in a little too hot to gather there cleanly. Gave Washington enough time. She hesitated in that run to maybe run back. The bobble was there. She came through, and just enough time slid in just in the nick of time. We got to think maybe Rosenlund can still hear. She's
got speed too.
It's not like she's very slow either. She can run as well.
Tying run to the plate here for Huntsville. One away. Jensen Bien. Probably one of the biggest at-bats of her young career. The first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Yeah. Rosenlund took off for second. That takes the double play opportunity away, and now a base hit. Could bring home 2 runs with their speed and make it 6-5. A long ball ties the game. Biggest opportunity for Huntsville. The 0-1. Bien swings out in front of it and fouled it back. 0-2. She wanted it, didn't quite get it.
Past 2 at-bats for Bien. She's fallen behind the count. Here 0-2 in the past 2 times in a row.
Look at this. The outfield is a bit in here for Royse City. Could that be an issue? The 0-2 to Bien. Bien pops it up. Could be trouble, though, there in right field, but making the catch out there. Washington's going to tag up, and she is out. And that's a momentum killer if I've ever seen one right there.
I think Washington thought she just got under the tag there and just...
Same call he made earlier.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So it's a double play for Royse City that sends us to the 7th. Oh, not a hope is lost, but man, that's a gut punch right there if you are Huntsville. We're going to step aside and take a break. We'll be back here in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com. Eat 'em up, cats, and sting 'em, Hornets.
Welcome back to Rusk. We're in the 7th. Royse City's got a 6-3 lead and are in position to take game 1 tonight. Huntsville got a big hill to climb, but they have got to shut things down here in the top of the 7th as she will face Does Duke, the 4, 5, and 6. Gardella, Moore, and Holm here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch to Gardella is in there for a strike, 0-1. The Lady Hornets will see the 3, 4, and 5 in the bottom of the 7th, so there's no lack of power there. But in that case, you're not relying on the home run ball. You are relying on some good hits as the next pitch misses to Gardella, 1-1.
A little bit of a silver lining here for Huntsville, though. In the whole first series against Mount Pleasant, that back half of the lineup was just teeing off on all cylinders.
1-1 to Gardella. Out in front of it, big swing and a hack.
Got really quiet here, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Very intense.
It's intense here in the broadcast in Huntsville. Big winning streak is on the line as well. They have won 13 in a row leading up to this one. The 1-2. Gardella chops it on the ground, second base side. Taylor good to play, and the throw to Grant for the first out.
Looking back at Royse City's schedule, you know the last time they lost?
It's been a minute.
It was in early of last month, April. It was, I believe it was April 6th they lost. So they're on quite the winning streak themselves as well.
Yes, they are. They have made the big hits when they had to, and really the Achilles heel tonight for Huntsville has been their 3 errors. That's hurt them big. A lot of those runs have come to the plate on those errors that allow the runners to get on base. But with one away here in the top of the 7th, this pitch popped up behind the plate by Emma Moore for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just low for a ball to Moore, 1-1.
Good pitch there from Duke, just a little too low.
One from Duke. Cut on and missed by Moore, 1-2. Last time Huntsville was here, it was a 7-5 loss to Sulphur Springs that ended their season last year. So having to come back here in a place where some heartbreak happened, it's always tough to play. But they're trying to bounce back here. They'll have a chance in the bottom half as Moore swings and misses for strike 2. And Huntsville on the verge of getting a clean inning for the first time since the 2nd.
Need it every single little bit of it too.
Get all the momentum you can, and then hopefully your heavy hitters in the middle part of the order can come up with some clutch hits. It happened in that game against Sulphur Springs. Huntsville was down 7-3, and they cut that lead to 7-5 and had the tying run at the plate in Vienne. But Vienne popped foul to end that game. Trying to avoid the same fate tonight. The 0-1 is in there. To Nina Holm. Nina Holm is 0-3.
Good pitch on the out or in the inside part of the plate there. Duke find her stride now here. The top of the 7th.
The 0-1. In there, strike 2. Picture perfect placement by Duke.
Back-to-back pitches in that same spot as well.
Again, Grant, Duke, McHale will be the order in the bottom of the 7th. The final hope for the Lady Hornets as here's the 0-2 from Duke. Just got a piece of it and fouling it away to home. You know, on the university side, we called them the Cardiac Cats. Sam Houston football team that took a national championship in the FCS. Going to be Cardiac Lady Hornets tonight. Got to come up with some clutch hits in the bottom half. Duke trying to send us there. Here's the 0-2. That one is going to be chopped into center. It's going to get down for a base hit as Holm with some good 2-out hitting off the end of the bat at no less, and Royse City has an insurance run over at first. It'll bring Natalie Wolf to the plate, and Wolf's had a good night in 7th hole, 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch.
Can't let this one run or runner damage you in any way.
You got your 2 outs.
Got to stay aggressive here on the mound or on the circle and fire away.
First pitch here is outside and high, 1-0. Here to Natalie Wolf. And the Lady Hornets had it manageable. It was 4-3 in the 5th. Things just slipped away there in the 6th as Wolf fouls that one away and the count 1-1. And just the unfortunate benefactor of a couple of calls not going their way either. That play at the plate for Washington, thought she just got in under the tag. Would have made it 6-4 and a much more manageable lead as Wolf pops this up. Von Rosenberg in foul ground makes the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Huntsville has got to get off the deck and score 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Can they do it? You'll find out in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And Wiesner's Memorial Day event is all month long, so save even more. Elantras, Sonatas, Santa Fe's, Santa Cruz, Tucson's, and more. All with low interest rates available for qualified buyers. 2.79 APR for 60 months. Buy for less at Wiesner Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com.
Check out America's Best Warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Bottom of the 7th, folks, as we're going to quickly come out of that break. Huntsville, like I said, needs to come up off the deck. Score 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th, try to work their way back. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside Luke Scott. Want to let you know that if we will see a Game 2 tomorrow in White House, regardless of the winner tonight. Whoever loses this game, whether that be Royse City or Huntsville, will need to try and win to force a third and decisive game back in White House potentially on Monday evening. Again, a wonderful thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors. HITTSS Solutions, we bring you home. Huntsville Family Dental, they promise your visit will be personalized, clear, and positive. Proud supporter of Hornets softball. Community Service Credit Union, now serving Walker, Madison, Trinity, and some parts of San Jacinto counties. And Wiesner and Huntsville, home of the bottom line. Wiesner Conroe, where you buy for less. And AIM Insurance, where we aim to serve you. Here we go. This is where heroes are made of. In Game 1 of this area round matchup, Hope, Grant, the key, just get on base.
Got to get on base and maybe see a pinch runner there, and hopefully something gets done.
First pitch to Grant here from Schmitz. Grant swings, big hack, but fouled it away, 0-1. She's feeling that one. If it stayed fair, it's a fly out, but the at-bat will continue.
If she gets a little bit more on top of that one, that one's gone. She's got a little too much under it.
Here's the 0-1 to Grant. Grant pops it up. This one in shallow center, and camping underneath of it and making the catch in center field is Casey Kirkendall for out number 1. And now J.J. Duke comes to the plate. Now if you're Duke, same situation. Get on base. Gotta work the runners around. The first pitch. Duke swings, high fly ball, left center field. This ball is gone. First pitch, J.J. Duke hits it out, and Huntsville has cut the lead to 2. It is 6-4. Did not miss it.
Kind of like the last home run there for Royse City. One cracked the back. You knew that one was gone. I put my hand straight up and just twisted around. Nope, that one's gone.
So now you work into more of the middle of the order here. McHale and Von Rosenberg, followed by Klawinski. And if you're Schmitz there, you're like, whoops.
Just got to think maybe if, oh, man. Grant could have gotten on there. That would have been something.
That would have been huge. And cut the lead to 1 at that and make the pressure all the more on Royse City. Here's Eris McHale. McHale tonight has got to hit her first time to the plate. She's going to need one here to bring the tying run to the plate in Katie Von Rosenberg. And just think if that run in Washington came across, man, a bunch of what-ifs. Base hit! McHale, big swing there on another first pitch. The tying run to the plate for Huntsville.
McHale, good piece of hitting there, right through the gap there. High stepping her way to first base. Gotta like what Huntsville is trying to get going here in the bottom of the 7th.
They're seeing the ball well. And if I'm Von Rosenberg here, you cannot let anything on the ground.
Well, the thing about Schmitz, though, look, notice later in the game, and you know it has to come at some point. It's just been slowing down. These pitches have been coming slower and slower.
Von Rosenberg hits this one well into left field, but back on it is the left fielder. And making the catch out there in left is Aubrey Watkins for a big out number 2 for Royse City. Von Rosenberg just missed that one to tie the game. And in steps the sophomore, Callie Klawinski. She now represents the tying run. She just missed a home run against Mount Pleasant. If she does one here, we are tied and could see extra softball. A base hit would help, though. Set up Zunker. First pitch to Klawinski. Klawinski, big hack, and fouled it away towards the Royse City dugout, 0-1.
I think if Klawinski hit a homer right here, we might have an earthquake situation of how loud and how boisterous this crowd would get.
You know, Garth Brooks had a concert at LSU, and then they registered an earthquake there with how loud they got over there Lady Hornets, if they can do that, this Huntsville crowd is going to come unglued. Can she do it? She's been working with her dad off the field and trying to work on that hitting. Klewinski takes ball one low.
Swing at something across the play. It's all you can ask for.
That's right. 1-1 to Klewinski. Called strike 2. Wow, and Huntsville down to their last strike. Again, game 2 is tomorrow in White House. Royse City 1 strike away from taking game 1 and ending a 13-game winning streak for Huntsville. Klewinski is 1 swing away from tying this game. 1-2 on its way. Inside and low. 2-2. Klewinski almost wore that one.
Man, that's such a close pitch. Compared to that last one, it was just a little bit lower.
Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. 2-2 on its way. Here to Klewinski is outside. Ball 3. Woo, baby.
Close pitch, but a good eye there by Klewinski.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. If you swing at that, you're swinging and missing, and we're going home. And you got to try and win again, win tomorrow to try and force a 3rd game. Full count offering. Klewinski got a piece of it and stays alive. Payoff pitch on its way to Klewinski once again. She pops it up. Back on it in center field, and Royse City takes game 1. Kirkendall makes the play in center. A couple of bloop fly balls, and Huntsville falls tonight in this one. 6-4 is your final, and Royse City takes a 1-0 series lead to send us to game 2 tomorrow night in White House, where Huntsville will have to try and work their way back and force a 3rd and deciding game on Monday. A tough one for the Hornets tonight. Just a couple of things just didn't go their way, and they take the loss here tonight in Rusk. We're going to step aside and take a break. Me and Luke will be back to wrap things up here tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment.
AB2 Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
The best breakfast and real authentic Mexican food is El Gordo Taqueria. They've got breakfast all day long. Breakfast tacos, burritos, breakfast plates and sandwiches, and it's all fresh and made to order. They also have fresh fruit water that's made daily. That's El Gordo Taqueria for breakfast. All day, every day. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sundays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dine in or carry out. Call them at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Welcome back to Rusk, ladies and gentlemen. Again, your final tonight. Royse City takes game 1 of this area round matchup, 6-4. Well, we've been here before. Last year against Forney, game 1 went Forney's way. Game 2, Huntsville came back and forced a 3rd game, which they ended up winning. So Huntsville finds themselves right back in the same situation around the same dates as well. Last year, coming on May 5th, on May the 6th, and then game 2 on May the 7th. 3rd game, however, will be on May 9th, however, so almost a picture different copy. But, man, a tough one tonight for Huntsville. And you said it off the air, man. I mean, the errors hurt. They really hurt tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a couple of errors that really cost them. And they got out. Remember, Huntsville got out of only letting up 1 run when they had a bait. When Royse City had bases loaded with 1 out, and they got out of it with just surrendering 1 run. But it was that next inning where they just gave up 2 errors back to back, where it just killed all momentum, gunning from that previous, and then the home run there by Royse City, because VN hit the home run, and then Royse City responded right back, scoring multiple runs to get back on that lead. But at the end of the day, you just got to pull a Bob Seger here and just turn the page. That's the only thing you can do. Turn the page, and it's on a game 2, and that's why you play series.
That's right. So Royse City does take game 1. Give credit to them, some clutch hitting from them on their side, a home run that made it 3-2, and then stringing together hits whenever they were able to put runners on. I mean, Huntsville just had so many opportunities just to be able to try and work their way back. They had runners at 3rd and 2nd in the 6th. Couldn't score. They got the home run from Duke in the bottom half to get things going. And then Von Rosenberg just getting underneath of what would have tied the game, and then Klawinski just getting under a pitch that would have tied the game as well. So it's a tough pill to swallow, but, like you said, you play a series. You got game 2 coming up tomorrow. It's going to be a tough trip back home, but, hey, like you said, as Bob Seger said, turn the page and get set for game 2 to force the 3rd game on Monday.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in down the first game, but, you play a series for a reason. Huntsville's definitely been, you talked about it before, they were in this spot
last year
in the same exact round.
Same exact place almost.
Same place. So it's coming full circle.
Like you said, it was I'll tell you from because you weren't with me last year, it was a tough one to swallow in that first game, a close game as well. Yeah. It was back and forth in that ball game. Forney got a couple hits to go their way, and that was the difference. But then game 2 the next night, Huntsville strung all the hits they needed to put together. Of course, I wasn't here for game 3. We had priorities with Sam football, but man, they have fought hard to get through that series. It's going to take another good one tomorrow to try and force a 3rd and decisive game in White House on Monday.
You look back against Mount Pleasant, and in that second game, what came really alive was the depth hitting and hitting when there was 2 outs. We didn't see that tonight.
No, we did not.
Now, if Huntsville can get that going back tomorrow, I have no doubt Huntsville can steal those 2 games and we're off to the next round. But it's all about getting hits when you need it. Getting a runner on with 1 out's great, but you just got to be able to string hits together, because that's what builds pressure and momentum. You got to have those 2 things, and that's what they did so well against Mount Pleasant, especially when they were behind. In that second game, then they came right back, and Huntsville scored back-to-back innings, back-to-back runs, just kept going and going and going, and finally it was too much for Mount Pleasant it was too much for them to
work
their
way back.
Right.
Give credit to Huntsville tonight. They strung together some good hits as well. Player of the game tonight, by the way, is Jensen Vienne, her home run, getting things going, and then that is your player of the game tonight. Of course, we're not going to have anything post-game after this one. We're just going to let the girls get ready and set up for game 2 tomorrow. We'll get back on the bus with them, and we'll come over to White House as we're going to have to wrap things up here and get on out of here in Rusk. Luke, final thoughts. A game 2 tomorrow with your season on the line.
It's a tough result, but it's definitely a result you can come back from. You have game 2, you have game 3. Huntsville's been in this spot before, so full and well, the coaches, they know what they're supposed to do. The players know what they're supposed to do. It's just all about execution now. And if anyone can do it, these girls can.
So that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight in Rusk. I want to thank you, everybody, for tuning in this evening. Again, we apologize for the video troubles that we had tonight. We are sorry we could not bring that to you, but we will hopefully have video for you tomorrow when we come back. Again, game 2 tomorrow night. We are going to be in White House, the land of Patrick Mahomes, the place he made famous. We were there just a couple of weeks ago to close out district play in the final couple of games there. That game is coming for you at 6 p.m. tomorrow. 5:45 is when we will come on the air for pregame. Huntsville's going to have to come off the deck and try to force a 3rd and decisive game here against Royse City. But before we do get off the air, I do want to get you an update from Hallsville, as you can turn over to that broadcast here now. Rob Hipp's got the call for you out there, and stinking ads are not allowing me to check that out. So, again, I want to thank our wonderful sponsors: Advantage Specialties, Affordable Plumbing, El Gordo Taqueria, HITTSS Solutions, Huntsville Truck and Tractor, Huntsville Family Dental, Physical Therapy Associates, Walker County Federal Credit Union, Bill Fick Ford, Texpress Urgent Care, AB2 Self Storage, Community Service Credit Union, Wiesner of Huntsville, and Wiesner of Conroe, and AIM Insurance. As here's your update from Hallsville. They have just wrapped up the top of the 5th. We're going to the bottom half there. Hallsville leads 4-2, so a close game out there between Huntsville and the defending state runner-ups. For my broadcast partner, Luke Scott, Rob Hipp, our sports director, Tim Johnson, our general manager, my name is Carlos Zimmermann. That'll do it for us here tonight. Again, no portion of this broadcast may be used without the express written consent of the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network and powered by K-Sam Sports. We will see you tomorrow in White House, and we will have that call for you at 5:45 for pregame at 6 p.m. for first pitch. Huntsville's got to win it to force the 3rd game on Monday. Good night. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. We will see you tomorrow evening in White House. Again, for my broadcast partner, Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann, saying so long from Rusk. And as always, friends, sting 'em Hornets. Have a pleasant tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow here on KSAM Sports. Good night and God bless from Rusk.